Slompy Streams. We're
Go
going to
live.
be making a movie today. We're going to be making
We're going to be making a movie.
movie.
Creating.
We are going to be coming up
Conceptualizing.
Conceptualizing.
In the time span that the Oscars. In the time span of the Oscars.
Challenge, making a movie in 3 hours.
Let me get the countdown timer up
Guys,
and running.
fuck the Oscars. They're just going to post everything online.
Yeah, who would watch the Oscars, bro?
Not even celebrities who win the Oscars sometimes. They don't even go.
Yeah, why would you?
So,
I wouldn't go.
I wouldn't go.
I would
Or
just,
I'd go on acid.
If I was nominated for an Oscar, I would try to... Okay.
when this movie that we're gonna make gets
Is
nominated for an Oscar next year,
When I
we're
get
just gonna
nominated
we're
for
gonna
an
be
Oscar-
streaming here during the Oscars, making another movie.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be like, we have no time for your awards.
You guys are going to be watching...
We're making another movie right now
this
for next year's Oscar.
movie win an award, and while that is getting an award, we're going to be filming another movie
That'll get an award.
that is about this movie getting
Yeah.
an award at the Oscars.
Yes.
It's gonna be a mockumentary called Slompy Goes to the Oscars.
Yeah.
Yeah, where we
And-
don't actually go to the Oscars.
Yeah, we go to like a Oscars.
We
We-
go to a mosque.
We just go to a
Convert
high
to
school
Islam.
graduation ceremony. That's it. It's not the Oscars, and we just
Wait,
crash.
we gotta be facing north,
Oh,
right? Or no, we have to
whichever
be
direction
facing
Mecca is in.
Mecca.
Where is Mecca right now?
It is Ramadan
What?
currently, so
Yes.
Oh, it is
this-
Ramadan.
This is a timely bit, and
we
also
should have put on.
on a
Well, I
more
guess-
serious note, fucking
South?
keep an eye on Rafa.
Yeah. Because some shit's gonna go down.
Yeah, Rafa is a
The Rafa crossing.
It's a
Which
cross.
way? Oh, it's a finder. It has its own thing. So we can figure out where we are. Okay, let's go.
I think we've gotten past the bit now.
Aw.
I kind of want to know what direction.
Yeah. We have a prayer room at my school, and for people to pray 5 times a day, and we need to get a quick little thing. I wonder if I talk to a Muslim, I'm gonna be like, yo, do you have this app to figure out what direction you're going? Like, how do you know the direction? You know?
Quizzing Muslims if they really know.
If you really know which direction, or are you just faking it? You're just doing any direction, and you're just like, yeah, that's it.
I think somebody.
If you
when I
go,
was younger, someone, their dad had put up like a picture or something.
in the
so
direction.
they know which direction.
Well, what if you go the
Yeah.
opposite way? The opposite direction, technically, it's just a little bit longer, but you'll still get there.
I don't think that's how they think about it.
You know? Because it's like if you go draw around the earth.
I get what you're saying.
I feel like someone's like, oh, the Earth is, like, if the Earth was flat, then
That wouldn't
that's
work.
why you would point at it at all times, and then I guess.
Maybe
if it's
just like the
round, you
closest
can-
distance.
We're not Muslims and we're not
Knowledgeable.
theologists.
We're all stupid. Oh, actually, Jack's smart.
Okay,
Jack's
well,
smart too. I'm stupid.
should we start? Should we start making the movie?
I think we should start making.
And 3, 2, 1, the 3 hours
Go.
have started.
Okay. First
But
idea.
wait, Jack has an idea he's
Sorry,
been cooking
I was
up.
literally gonna point to him.
So, a few days ago, we were discussing doing this Joel Haver movie during the Oscars challenge, and I said, hey, we should do something different, not the same as the one we did last time, but sort of in the same spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And which one of you was it that suggested we do a
think it was
murder
like-
mystery?
I think it was like a simultaneous thing. We both
Okay.
kind of said it at the same
Anyways,
time.
so the idea is
Okay, it was you then.
we were gonna make a murder mystery film, and this morning I was thinking about what kind of stuff could we do with that. We had decided ahead of time that we wanted to make this an animated film, so we would record the audio and sort of the actions right now on stream, and then later on in the week that we have to edit the movie, I would animate sort of, simple animation, and then, we would have it done. But I wanted to do something that really takes advantage of the medium of animation to tell a story that we couldn't do in live action. So this is the idea that I got at 7 a.m. in the shower. So, it is a murder mystery noir that takes place in a kitchen.
Okay.
We can do that.
All of the characters are various kitchen utensils.
Oh!
And the murder victim is a highly expensive Japanese santoku knife.
Yo!
The murder victim is a knife?
Yes. Ironic, isn't it?
Did he get murdered by a carrot?
How is it murdered?
That's for us to figure out as we write the movie.
It was probably poison.
So, the story follows a detective who is a dishcloth.
Okay.
Oh my god, I just thought of
And,
I just thought of like the end of it. Or no.
I don't have all the plot points laid out just yet. But
No
I'm
worries.
like thinking of all the jokes I can do.
one of the ideas that really solidified in my mind, okay, this is the story we should do, is because I had the idea that the kitchen sink is like a nightclub and brothel,
Ooh.
which the murdered santoku knife was a frequent visitor of.
Okay.
So
And the pimp that runs the brothel is a sponge called Scrub Daddy.
Oh, I love that. That's good.
So he has to go there and, interview one of the, I guess not necessarily prostitutes, because it's fucking sponges and shit.
Should it be? Or it could be sponges, or it could be like
just dirty.
oh,
I'm so
dirty dishes. I'm
No,
such a dirty
Well,
dish.
the idea is that the like cleaning utensils at the sink are what the dishes and stuff are going to like.
Okay, so we got a sponge.
Have sexy time
they're
with.
rubbing up on the sponges.
Yeah. So
it's like a strip club.
the dish towel guy goes there to ask the knife's gal about like, oh, what do you know about this murder?
Okay, so what do we got so far?
All right.
Can we start writing stuff down?
I have created a sort of basic list of character designs and sort of a starting point, an opening monologue.
Okay.
So,
Where does it start? Where do we start? Exterior house or
We're
the
in
kitchen?
the kitchen.
Just a wide
Okay.
shot of the kitchen?
yes.
Well, I feel like we just jot ideas down. I feel like we don't need to. Or I
this
guess
is this is
maybe-
going to be an outline, not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a script. So these are the characters that I have so far. The knife that gets murdered is named Damascus Steel.
Okay.
The dish towel is Detective Shammy Rags. And the commissioner is an oven mitt named Owen Mitt.
Okay, I like it.
I'll just set that down there for you. Character designs.
These are really good.
Okay.
Detective Rags.
Okay, so it starts with the establishing shot of the kitchen counter with the
I don't have
monologue.
like establishing shot written out and stuff, but this is like the opening narration and like first scene.
The kitchen. An essential part of every home. It's a place to come together. A place for conversation, community, love. But it can also be deadly. Glass shattering effects.
Yeah, like glass shatters across the screen, and during this introduction there would be different pictures flashing up, like for
You throw down like
for something that
picture-
represents conversation, group of friends in the
Yeah,
kitchen
yeah, yeah.
sitting at the table.
Yeah.
For community, it's like a
Like
family.
a playground or something, or
A family.
the playground is just a
uh,
bunch of spices hanging
For
out.
love, it's a couple standing at the oven cooking together.
Yeah.
But it can also be deadly. Glass shatters across the screen. Even in this seemingly perfect world of food and family, you're bound to have a few slip-ups. Things get messy. And when that happens, it's guys like me they send to clean up. My name is Rags, Detective Shammy Rags. And I've been keeping this humble kitchen free of scum for the past 8 years. In my time on the force, I seen all manner of filthy shit. Spills, flash a crime scene photo of a spilled glass of milk. Decay.
Was someone crying in the background?
Yeah.
Decay. Crime scene photo of a rotting apple with like its eye hanging out. And
Yeah.
The great chili pot drop of 17.
It's
just The Office?
It's The Office.
Yeah.
Fucking Dwight dropping the pot
Not
of chili.
Dwight.
It's Kevin.
Kevin, sorry. I don't watch The Office.
You're good.
Then how dare you reference it? You can't use its name if you have not studied the word. Sorry.
But in all my years, nothing compares to the dirt I had to scour on the case of a famous Santoku knife. One Damascus steel. Now I don't know where a Japanese fella gets a name like that. But when his file crossed my desk back in the fall of 22, it wasn't his name that caught my attention.
It was the picture.
So that's the introduction.
That's good. That's
Well-
good. But it should open with like the murder.
Open with
scene.
like a wide of murder scene.
And then it's just like all the
with-
kitchens like gathered around his
with-
body.
Yeah, and so then
But he's on the floor. Everyone's like
Yeah.
looking over the counter on the floor.
the like opening scene after the introduction is a file drops onto a cutting board. As it hits, it opens, showing a coroner's report of Damascus steel. Rags sits against a wall, feet kicked up on the edge of the cutting board. Feet, edges of the fucking dishcloth. The smack of the file against the board wakes him. Commissioner Mitt, Rags, got a case for you. So, Rags narrating. That's my commissioner, Owen Mitt. Real hothead, that guy. But I've always admired his dedication to safety in the kitchen. Rags reads the file. He sighs, rubbing his forehead as he looks back up at Mitt. Cheese and rice. Steele's dead? Mitt, this morning. He was found over by the fridge. Shattered. What was he doing out of his drawer? That's for you to find out, detective. Now get to it.
And then it opens.
And then
with
it's
that
like
shit.
the
Exactly.
then it's like the yeah.
So, that's all I've got written so far.
That's good. That's like we could read that out again.
And then it's like a let's go to a
Right.
title.
got a case for you.
That's it. We go to a title. And then we'll have a wide of a murder scene with people all around
Yeah.
Damascus steel laying on the ground.
The title. Have you thought of a title name for this yet?
No idea.
We'll think of it as we make it. Here, we got to figure out some. What's the first scene after that?
There's like
Okay.
it's like a girl or what is it? It's got to be like his
His
girl.
wife?
Like
I do have an
his
idea.
main squeeze has to be crying.
I do have an idea for another character.
Uh-huh.
It's a spatula with anger issues.
Okay.
And sort of the dialogue that I have in mind is like, I knew deep down he was a good guy. He had some anger issues, though. Had a tendency to flip on people.
Oh, but that comes in later.
That's
First we
such
gotta
a good joke.
First we gotta get the murder scene.
I hate you for that. So good.
what's the main character's name?
Detective Shammy Rags.
Detective Shammy Rags walks past-
through the crowd.
past a crime scene tape. Past a
Caution tape. Crime.
Pass.
Active crime scene. He walks into the crime scene, like we know. Like he walks past
tape.
the crowd.
and motions to
This could be a
fellow officer.
This could be big.
near.
I told you. I thought this morning, like this might be a really good idea.
This is what Sausage Party wanted to be.
Detective. Give me the lowdown or something. Like,
There
what
he
should
goes.
we?
There he goes. Good guy.
Or no, he's got to because he's motioning to a.
He's got to be like.
There need to be other detectives already on the scene.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
he gets on the scene and he
No,
motions to a fellow officer on the screen, asking like, "Catch me up on the case." Like, what?
The detective says to him, like the officer says to him, and he was like, we all knew him as a sharp guy, but it looks like he.
But that's after the first introduction. First, we need to, hey,
fell, we found him this morning.
Give me the lowdown.
Shattered. We found him this morning because he was.
Well, what does he
shattered
say first?
I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, you're saying the response. This is Detective Shammy Rags
I
going
feel like it would just
be
be
like-
he motions, and then the cop knows what he
Oh,
means
okay,
by
okay,
the motion.
okay.
That's what I thought you meant.
Okay, cop.
Because I feel like I've seen that in every cop movie. Is the cop's just like.
Okay, so what does he say?
Okay, let's say like Rags is like, oh, so what do we got so far?
Mm-hmm. Or what? Rags. And then he was found.
Someone called anonymous tip
Okay,
called it into the station,
Yeah.
and we found this, and they named the location of the body, and then hung up or some shit. You gotta like accentuate on it or like add to it. Extrapolate.
Not around.
Anonymous tip
Around
called.
8. Around like 12 a.m. Came to the scene.
Or led us to the scene of the crime by phone and hung up once we got here.
Whoever it was, they knew right where to find Steel. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, no, he's good. Here, let me
Here,
try.
you do.
Oh, you're sitting on my hoist.
A lot of this dialogue stuff can be improvised.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
We just need to get like a basic outline of events. Where does he go? Who does he talk to?
Okay, yeah. So we don't need to.
What
come up with the
information
actual
does
word.
he get? And
Yeah.
how does that lead him to the next place and the next place and eventually get to him solving the case?
Yeah. Do you want to be the detective?
Yeah. I
'Cause
feel
you
like
already wrote.
yeah,
you
I feel like I
wrote
already
all
have
that.
sort of an idea of
Yeah.
what he's like as a character.
Yeah, that's what I feel like too. Okay. We don't have to do all the lines. We're getting too like caught up on what they actually say.
Okay.
I feel like-
I can't even like.
No, do your thing. But
Okay,
I'm just
don't
saying.
stop me and then tell. What
Well, I
do we
just
wanna
want to
do?
say for the future.
So,
but
Okay, so how do we want to work this out?
So then he
Let's just go.
how about he
Let's just drop scene by scene.
Okay,
How
look,
do we chunk
he-
this into images?
he goes over and like looks at while the cop is like describing to him, he goes and looks at the body, and like that's like the first image that we have of the body, you know. Or maybe he
Well-
brings up.
The body wouldn't still be on the scene. There's already a coroner's report.
Oh. Well, maybe there's like all the like different like
Let's say he goes
there's like
he
it's
goes
like,
to the trash can, which is the equivalent
sees
of the
something.
morgue.
or no, because I want the crime scene to still be kind of semi like there's still evidence that they're getting from the
Okay.
crime scene.
So
I'm
he
saying
goes to the
like,
crime
sees
scene.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sees
Yeah.
something in
Like no one else saw.
All right. So he starts at the crime scene, then goes to the garbage bin,
yeah.
and then that leads him back
He
to
like
the
he sees like a little piece of like below like the fridge, like right under the fridge that they missed. He sees something like
Crime scene.
what
next.
what would he see?
I don't know.
Well,
'Cause
let-
that's
let-
the thing. I don't know who the murderer is yet because I haven't had the chance to develop the story that much.
That's what I'm saying right now, Jake. Let's
Yeah.
chunk this into next. What's next? Like
Yeah, so he sees
Scene-wise.
something and then he
No,
goes to
not-
the trash can.
Yeah, the trash can, which is the morgue.
Morgue, and he talks to the coroner to be like, hey, have you like thought about this? Like, does this change any of your hypothesis of how he died? And then the coroner's like, oh my god. And the coroner should be like a character where it's like the like guy on the computer all the time. We're like, hey, check this right now, and then that's the person who they check.
He works in the trash can. He should be like
a banana peel,
like a little rotting, like like some like maybe a banana peel, or like a half-eaten food, like a half-eaten banana. But it's super smart.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, that's like the brains.
You can draw them. No, it should be a girl, and you should draw them with freckles.
Yeah.
Because the freckling of like a rotting banana.
Yeah. Yo, that's perfect.
And it should be called her name's Banana Bread. No?
No. Banana Nut?
No. Or maybe she could be Banana Bread.
Nana? Hey, Nana. Hey, Nanner.
Anna Banana. Her name's Anna, but she's a banana.
Oh, yeah, Anna Banana. I kind of like that.
Yeah, so her name's Anna. Play on banana?
Yeah.
Okay. Morgue and speaks with Anna.
Anna Banana, who is the, and like a little description of who she is, because this is the first time we're seeing her.
No, it's going to be short for banana.
And then, she's like the brains of like Kitchen PD, KPD.
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 Maybe it's called KPD.
Yeah. And then after that, like, she discovers something in the body that like brings it. So what we should do is we should decide who is the killer. Because I feel like something is gonna be. There should be something that like that the killer leaves behind that could have been part of multiple different things.
I'm thinking that like the main suspect is going to be the sponge that
Scrub Daddy?
that Steele was in love with.
That's what I was thinking.
But there's a twist at the end that it turns out not to be her. It's someone else. Fucking.
Oh my gosh.
Can opener or something. I don't know.
Maybe
It has to be like a convoluted, like, you think it's her.
I think it should just end up at the end just being a person dropped in.
That was the other thing that I was considering. Like
somebody,
they
like
make
a
this
child
whole
broke it or something.
Or like the cat knocked the knife off the counter, and then everyone just feels stupid.
They like see the cat like murder like everybody. The cat just murders the entire like a room full of people.
Then we need to
Oh my god. That gave me the best idea.
Yeah.
The knife was used as a weapon for a real murder and then broken to hide the evidence.
Oh.
And then what if he finds a drop of blood at the crime scene, and then they're like, this blood doesn't match anybody, and they're like, you know what it matches? The people who use us.
Okay.
You know?
And then halfway through the movie, it's a crime investigation and a guy who speaks just like Rags, and he's now investigating the murder scene.
Well, no, it's just that, and then like that's just a little thing at the end.
And then they find out that the guy who murdered the guy
used
with
Rags
the
to clean up the blood.
Oh!
And that's why Rags was asleep at the beginning.
Oh!
Because he's so full of fucking cleaner that it knocked him out.
Oh my god. He was covered in chloroform.
Oh, what if he he's like an alcoholic, so he just drinks cleaner. Like, he's like, I gotta drink, and he drinks cleaner, so he's like, he doesn't always remember what is happening all the time, you know?
Yes!
We have the plot.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think it would be so funny. We do like a person like they used like him as chloroform or to clean up, but But like, I think we should do a bit where it just goes into a regular crime investigation.
Yeah, if we can do that, yeah.
That'll be right at the end, like after the twist has been revealed.
Yeah.
Like the real detective with the same voice as Rags picks up the fucking dish towel.
Yeah, and then it's like at the very...
Smells like chloroform.
It like, well, he would... But, he would like, and then it's just like a teaser at the end. It's like we don't really get into it too much.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, makes you think, you know.
Is anyone watching this?
I don't know, but
Oh,
genius
no.
is happening right here.
This is happening.
Okay, let's go. So basically, he's gonna go.
Rags investigates the crime scene, finds a drop of blood under the fridge.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Huh, this is out of place.
Yeah,
Knives
because
don't bleed."
Yeah. And then takes it to Anna Banana, who tests it, and it says, "This isn't coming back. The last place we found blood like this was in the salad bowl, or the cutting board, you know." And then they go to the cutting board, and he like cut the same person like cut themselves while like using like cutting like an onion or something, and like then that's where they got the blood.
They keep hitting me.
Well, no.
Okay, wait. The results on the blood, like the DNA results, have to come back at the end to bring Rags back to the cutting board because that's where he starts off.
Yeah.
And so he goes back. It's like, oh, we got the results on the DNA back. The only other
DNA's gotta be
Yeah.
floating.
the only
whole
other
loop.
place we found that exact blood sample is on the cutting board.
Well, okay, so basically they're like, so Anna Banana is like, oh, I'll put the DNA. I'll start testing the DNA because like that's weird.
But it'll
and then,
take a while.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
take a while. In the meantime, I ran up some people who have talked to.
So that's when he
Yeah.
goes to investigate the spatula.
Yeah.
Then after that, the spatula tells him to go to the sink.
Yeah, because that's where he was all the time.
He starts interviewing the like sponge.
Maybe he
girl.
like works with the spatula. Like they're from the same drawer. You know.
Yeah.
It's like.
So he interviews the sponge girl. Fucking Scrub Daddy is like, hey, get back to work, girl. I don't pay you to stand around
And
here.
then he talks to Scrub Daddy,
And
Scrub Daddy's like, yeah, he usually comes, but this time he left a little bit early in a hurry, you know?
Yeah.
And that's because someone grabbed him, you know? And then,
Hold on, you gotta like. Now we can.
yeah.
Now we can like divulge a little bit because now we know what we're gonna end with.
So where you at now?
I got murder scene, white straw at the murder scene. Rags walks past the tape. What do we got so far? An anonymous tip. Sees some blood and takes it to the trash can. Rags, or the morgue, and then speaks with Anna. And Anna is smart in the brains of the operation.
Okay.
Anna gives a list of suspects for Rags, and the list is Scrub
we
Daddy.
we need a name
The
for the
first
spatula.
The first person they go to is the spatula, though. Be like, oh, we need a lover and
They
like.
call him Pat. Pat the spatula. No.
It needs to be more of like a pun, like.
Flipper?
Flipper.
No.
What's
Because you could-
a different word for a spatula, or like a thing associated with a spatula?
Krabby Patties. Well, he has anger issues.
Like a
Krabby
like
Patty.
We could call him Patty Hamburg.
Patty Hamburg.
Yeah, his name's Pat.
Yeah, Patty
Okay,
Hamburg.
yeah.
See how that went full
Yeah. Okay, so they go to Pat first because they're from the same drawer, so they basically work together, you know. And
Well,
then
no. Okay. Yes. Fucking.
No, Patty he works at the grill. The bar and grill.
well, no, but
The
they're
spatula and
they are stored in the same drawer.
spatula and the knife are from the same drawer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in the same apartment.
Yeah.
Apartment
They're
complex.
like, and they like are known to, and he's known to have a temper, you know.
Yeah.
Or like roommates. They're roommates.
Yeah. And then he should have like a lover or something. Well, that is and then
That's the sponge.
The sponge.
Or maybe like a scrubby brush or something.
Yeah, probably
You know,
a
like,
scrubby brush.
Scrubby brush with like a curvy handle, so it's supposed to be like a sexy woman.
Yeah, that's so good. I love
It's
that.
like it fits well in your hand.
Yeah, it's like ergonomic.
Ergonomic.
But yeah, so he goes to
Ergonomic.
this.
I took that class in college.
Ergonomics? I think I failed that in high school.
Oh,
The list is Scrub Daddy, Patty Hamburg the spatula.
well, no. First go to
No. Let's just think of a list. I can.
Well, no,
we
that's-
can do that. Well, let's just think of a list of people. Let's just think of random
We need
names for.
like
Yeah.
a sexy hooker name for a scrubby
you're
sponge.
No, I think the dish soap, literally the Ajax I just bought is like it's shaped.
Oh,
like a
the
woman.
dish soap.
The dish soap. No, but that should just be the
That could be one of the other strippers
You know that
too.
I know that you're lonely, and it's like the 2047 Blade girl,
Oh.
and she's like a hologram, but she's a
Yeah.
trans woman. I
But
feel like
no.
that would be like
Let's just get. So what is the prostitute's name first?
it's a sponge. It's not.
Or it's
prostitute,
I wanted a scrub,
Like
I think
a
it'd be-
scrubby brush.
like a scrubby brush. Yeah. So what's a stripper name for that?
Well, she's a little rough around the edges, so we got to think about that.
Yeah. She's well used.
She's
Yeah.
Okay, so she might be the prostitute. Yeah.
No, she is the prostitute.
Okay. Well, if she's a prostitute, then you got to think of like.
She, like a porn star name.
We need something that's like sexy but dirty.
Yeah.
Sexy but dirty.
And has something sort of tangentially to do with cleaning.
Yeah.
Fabulosa.
Elbow grease.
That's it.
Fabulosa.
That's a cleaning product. That's
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, yeah, Fabulosa.
For
Ooh.
that.
Palm olive.
Palm olive.
Fabulosa palm olive. That's her name.
Fabulosa palm olive. I like that.
I don't know if I like the palm olive, the full palm olive.
Or Fabulosa is fine too.
Fabulosa.
Palm olive can be another person's.
Palm olive should be like her sister, who's like a reformed sex worker, who's now a lawyer, and she's like trying to work to make sex work legal. It's like a side story that nobody
Yeah.
thinks about. She references it one time. She's like, "My sister is actually studying to be a lawyer right now. She's trying to make sex work legal."
Well, and then
It's not explicitly sex work. It's just
no, it's cleaning
it.
Our
It's-
work
because it's
legal.
cleaning.
It's symbolically sex.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's
Okay.
some dishes and
'Cause there's-
stuff.
So do
rubbing
we have
together.
anyone else
No
who
one
we
else wants
Yeah.
to
do we have anyone else we want to like
Fabulous.
interview and stuff after that?
Scrub
Because
Daddy
after
Patty.
he's at the brothel, where does he go after that? You know, maybe he gets like pretty drunk that
Well,
night.
My thoughts are he starts interviewing Fabulosa.
Mm-hmm.
Scrub Daddy, roughs him up. Is like, hey, what are you doing here? I don't want the fucking fuzz getting on my turf.
Mm-hmm.
And so then he gets kicked out. Fabulosa meets back up with him, gives him another clue, and then that leads him to the next location, which I don't have figured out yet.
Oh, what if he is like Scrub Daddy pushes him to the where dishes dry, like on the side
Yeah.
of the
dry rack.
and then he's just hanging out there, just like drinking some cleaning product, feeling bad about himself, and then Fabulosa just comes out and it's like, by the way, blah 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 blah, and he's like,
Yeah.
aha.
No one ever looks behind the drying rack.
Yeah.
Or no one looks underneath the drying rack. And anyways, have a great night or something.
Yeah.
Or good
Like,
luck on the investigation.
You ever been to the top of the fridge? He used to go there all the time.
We go dance if we want to.
Because he fell off the fridge, maybe. I don't know. Okay.
Have you ever been to the top of the fridge? A lot of people say they should put a balcony on, or they should put a railing on that thing.
Yeah.
Or wait, here. So he
Um,
passes the trash to the morgue, gives suspects of Patty Hamburg. So after Anna gives him Patty Hamburg's name, he goes to Patty Hamburg, and then talks to Patty Hamburg, and he then gets mad at him and stuff, and is like, and then through that
He
conversation,
lets it slip that
Yeah.
Damascus was at the
Yeah.
was
He's like,
at-
oh, he's
he was
always
at the
the
sink and
the
got
thing.
pulled out early.
Oscar? Yeah. He's out the sink. No, but he
Oscar?
can't know that he was pulled out early. He was just like, I don't know, he just went to the sink, you know?
Yeah.
Row.
So,
Also,
Like
where did
Ruffalo?
Oscar come from?
it just
no,
said
Oscar. It says on the.
Oh,
We got a
okay.
chat. We got a chatter
Oh.
from Row Animations.
Hello.
We are gonna animate a movie, and it is gonna be about
okay.
a murder mystery.
We're
Detective.
31 minutes in.
Yeah. So far we've got.
All right.
Because we can improv a lot of it, and
Yeah.
it's just making sure that we get.
Good
it
luck on your
recorded.
movie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here, wait, can I sit down for a sec?
No.
Oh.
We're doing the Joel Haver
Hold on.
movie during the
gotta
Oscars
finish
challenge
writing
right
this.
now.
Okay. Here, wait.
I'm just like filling in.
Anna gives, for Rags, main suspect, Patty, Hamburg, and then goes,
And then
Rags
Fabulosa, the scrub brush. That's not his
goes
girlfriend.
to see,
That's just a dancer. Cause his girlfriend. Cause.
oh yeah, maybe he has like an affair kind of thing going on. Rags goes to see,
That could be interesting.
Hey, did you see?
Patty
Hey, Fabulosa.
Hamburg,
Did you see?
and
Did you see Damascus
he-
Steel tonight or the other night? Oh, Damascus? Oh, I see him every so often, referencing that she does see him actively.
he doesn't.
But when he talks to the sponge, which is dating Damascus Steel, she doesn't know about it. No, she knows about it, but she's like, he said he was gonna stop.
Well,
That gives her a
I'm-
reason to want to kill him.
Okay, but his partner would have to be like another knife, because
Yeah.
the idea
What if it's a
is
bread
that,
knife?
Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah.
The,
Is
the
he-
idea is that the sink is sort of this like low life place that everyone sort of goes to, but no one really wants to talk about it because it's it's
I don't know,
unsanitary, it's dirty.
Yeah,
it's,
Damascus Steel doesn't give me the. Well, I guess so. Then he can keep face because he's like a famous actor. Or something.
Yeah.
Or like I'm imagining him as like a soccer player or something. Like he's just like like some insanely rich athlete person.
he's the equivalent of that. He's like
Yeah.
the house owner's favorite knife.
Yeah.
He's hot shit,
Yeah.
and everybody wanted a piece until he was broken on the floor. I'm like thinking of like everything that Detective Rags would say. Wow.
He is definitely like a solemn pun guy.
Confirms his.
I guess he really couldn't piece himself together. What or send his hand? It's gonna be broken. It should just be broken. Like the knife is broken in half, and the handle and the blade are separated or something. And
Daddy
and he should be like, well, I mean, if he did jump, I guess he couldn't get a grip. Or couldn't get a handle on the situation.
These are very good.
What else? And then Patty definitely has to start yelling at Rags at some point during the, like, not interrogation, but, like, the questioning.
Yeah.
And he has got to be like, hey, no need to flip out.
establishment.
But I'm already gonna use the flip joke in the introduction for Patty.
I don't know, I just feel like he would use...
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Or what would be...
Oh.
The
He gets sensitive about... So, Rags is like... Patty is starting to get sort of frustrated. Then Rags is like, hey man, no need to flip out. And then that gets Patty pissed off because he's like, oh, that's racist.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell did you just say to me?
Only we can say that.
Only we can say flip out! Get the hell out of my face! Accusing me of murdering my best friend? Sure, we had our problems. Who the hell are you?
we're gonna need to like redo this dialogue exactly because that was
Yeah.
perfect.
Make sure to write down flip, like in parentheses somewhere next to Patty.
She
Flip out
says-
is racist.
Only girl that
What are you
still
saying?
has-
Gotta let us know what you're writing, Yee.
Everything that we've been saying.
Alright. Just jotting the ideas.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make it go out in order.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're seeing.
We've got too many ideas
Yeah,
here and
yeah.
not writing fast enough for them.
Please
Yeah.
put a
I'm like trying to act out
railing
my actions
at
too, so
the
that like
top of
when you go
the
in and animate
Yeah.
it, you can just turn us into utensils.
Yeah.
It's too
Okay.
hot.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, Rags jumps up and leaves.
Hang on, let's pull up the script
to
over
the
here.
top of the
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
So that when we're acting it out, we can see the outline.
and calls an banana
What do you got so far?
to
An
fill
anonymous tip
her
called in last
in.
night around 12 a.m. Whatever it was. They knew
And
right where to find Steele.
Anna goes into the police database.
He, like, squats
and
over to the-
finds out
He's like,
that Steele
was
was
this you when you got here?
married.
Oh, that? Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Married.
And it's blood, obviously, but no one. They're all utensils. They don't see blood all
Yeah.
the time. The cop who helps him should be a spoon.
Only Rags knows what blood looks like because he's a dish towel. He cleans
Mhm.
up blood. People cut themselves in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Not every utensil
he's married
sees
to
blood.
a bread
I knew that
knife.
cop didn't know what he saw when I asked him. I knew that spoon. What do you call someone? It was like a
Oh,
like a dumb
I've got an
person.
idea. The spoon is a reporter because he's getting the scoop.
Yes.
But he should be like an ice cream scoop. That'd definitely be more on the
Yeah.
nose.
Near the
The
oven.
ice cream scoop is a journalist.
And
He gets kicked out of the
also
to the dish rack and starts to
also
drink his
says
sauce.
the DNA
Anna goes to the
decoding
police database,
is
finds that Steele was married to a
50% done. And then Rags stops by the top of the fridge.
The fridge is like a high-end.
Yeah, it's like the
club,
highest mountain.
nightclub.
Yeah, it's at the
Yeah.
top of the fridge.
But that's where you.
No, the f-
everything on top of the fridge.
Okay, but, like-
the fridge is like nice stuff that's like never touched.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's like an
yeah.
older, fancier, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
balcony, like skyrise restaurant.
Follow up on
It's for the special occasion
Fabulous's-
dishware.
Yeah, so then you got like your vases.
got the china.
sometimes. You got the fine china.
The fine china.
Yes.
And they'll have a racist Chinese
Yeah.
accents.
You have been watching too much content.
Follow up of Fabulous's tip.
That was probably a bad joke to make on stream.
And
yeah.
it's fine.
As an Asian with a racist accent myself,
Tip.
that was so funny. Just immediately, like
Top of the
I like just
fridge.
heard a bunch of fine china just being like,
I know.
oh.
That's some sausage party shit.
No, that's definitely
Is a high end.
their entire bagel
Night
and
club.
and like what was it? It was the bagel and the flatbread, or what was it? Not flatbread.
Lavash.
He stops
Lavash.
Yeah.
by,
That's what it was in the
but
South
Yeah.
isn't
Dakota.
able. He's not able to get in,
They literally were.
cause
What was it Lavash?
No, I thought he was
remember.
isn't
he was non.
as
He was
high
non-bread.
class.
No.
No.
Because he was supposed to be like an
Fine
Arab
China.
guy.
Yeah,
Non is
yeah.
Indian.
Yeah.
Fine
Oh.
China that.
I don't know. I'm thinking of flat. You know what I mean? I can't think of it.
Fridge.
What was he called?
He sulks at the edge
I'm on the Wikipedia for Sausage Party
of
now.
the fridge,
Oh!
looking down.
He looks down and he sees a person, like a human being. There's just for a second, he's drunk and he sees a person, and then he like starts to think, but he doesn't say anything or do.
It is fucking Lavash.
It is Lavash?
Yes.
Looking down.
He just sees a person grab something from the top of the
crime
fridge
scene.
and then leave. It's just like a half second, but he's like fucked up, so it's like trippy.
He sits
But
there
then
and
at the end of the
smokes.
movie, when he figures it out, he's like that's what leads him up
When
to it.
a
because then
large
only a
figure
human could
Only a
realistically
human
bring
could
the-
drop a knife from that
by.
high up.
Yeah, there no knife. Every knife knows. Even if
Below
he could get
him.
into this place, like it's like
It
what?
was-
So the hottest shit on
was
or,
too
what was
big
it? So the
of
sharpest
a
knife in the drawer gets
being
pushed off
to-
the fridge at the fanciest restaurant in the kitchen. I don't believe it for a second. But what do I know? And then he sits at the edge of the.
And then on the edge, that's when he gets the call from Anna, and she's like, "We got the results back on the DNA test."
Okay, so this is him.
Here quick.
Okay, so this is it right now.
Yes.
Wide murder scene, blah 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 blah. Rag sees something in the crime scene, blood.
It's Damascus. Demascus.
There.
Yeah.
Uh,
Damascus. I said E there.
Oh.
Sorry.
He goes to the trash and speaks to Anna. Anna is smart and the brains of the operation. Anna gives a list of suspects for Rags. Main suspect, Patty Hamburg. Rags goes to see Patty Hamburg and he is known to flip. He doesn't take kindly to the questions and just says that Steele went to the sink last night to see his favorite girl, Fabulosa. Rags goes to Fabulosa at the sink and has to book a session to talk to her. She confirms that Steele would go there and was there last night when Scrub Daddy interrupts to kick Rags out of the establishment. He gets kicked out to the dish rack and starts to drink and sulk. Suddenly, Fabulosa comes out of the sink to talk to Rags for one more time. She says that she isn't the only girl that Steele has been seeing, and they should really put a railing at the top of the fridge. It's too high.
That's good, because she's like hinting, like,
Yeah.
oh, this is where you could get more information, but you didn't hear it from me.
Rags jumps up and leaves the top of the fridge and calls Anna Banana to fill her in. Anna goes into the police database and finds out that Steele was married to a bread knife near the oven. Anna also says that the DNA decoding is 50% done. Rags stops by the top of the fridge to follow up on Fabulosa's tips. The top of the fridge is a high-end knife. Fuck! It's okay, we'll just reset it.
I hope you saved that.
It's on Google Docs, so it automatically saves.
Do we still have audio? Can someone in
Yeah.
the comments confirm?
Or no? Yeah? We should, yeah.
At the time of my life.
And I've never felt this way before.
He's gotta sing that to
And
himself.
I
Well,
swear
Well, he's like drunk over
This
the fridge.
is true.
He's like, he's gotta have a little flask, but that looks like a little like Windex bottle or something.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Mm-hmm.
They call me Fabulosa, darling.
They call me Fabulosa, darling. Give me the scoop.
Give me this. Hey, give me the scoop. What? Hey, hey. So we got the most famous utensil in the drawer is now dead. What do you got to say about that, Detective Rags?
No comment. This is an active crime scene, boys. Clear out until we have all the answers.
But I need to know. We gotta know. The people need to know. But he's a little suspicious of him too. He's like, the scoop fuck, the news reporter. His name should be,
Here on the
he
school.
works for the Big Spoons. I'm writing for the Big Spoons. The Weekly Spoons. Or
The
The
Daily
weekly
Rag.
scoop.
the Daily Spork. What would
I
be
just
like
think-
a fun-
Well, I mean,
Scoop is
the
perfect.
Daily Rag works better as a pun because it's something, kitchen related. Well, it also, rag is like a word for like low class journalism.
I did not know that.
Okay, we're coming back up. 15, 3 hours.
Like Daily Inquirer, that would be a rag.
We had like 2 hours and like
15.
15.
Yeah.
I think once we hit 2 hours straight, we start the like acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we got the story already. Cause he's
Yeah.
okay, the last thing you gotta add, or what you were getting to, was he's sitting on top of the fridge, drunk.
Yeah,
he
and then he
sees a person
sees
walk by.
he sulks at the edge of the fridge looking at the crime scene because he can't get into the. He's too dirty to get into the top of the fridge, because it's a fine establishment. He sulks at the edge, look at the crime scene. He sits there and drinks and smokes with a large figure walks below him. It's too big of a being to be a kitchen utensil. He instantly calls.
He gets a call from Anna, and she says it's done, but you gotta get here quick.
Shouldn't he interview the wife first? The bread knife.
I think the wife is supposed to just be like a red herring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she knows that
Fabulosa
he was
brings up another girl, and
Yeah.
then
True.
and then right after Anna brings up the wife, which now that could be another girl who's
Yeah.
upset about the
like, oh, there's a motive there because
Yeah.
he's cheating.
Yeah.
But before the crime can really be solved, they get the information that, it's human blood that was
We
at the
get the
crime
call
scene. It
from
matches
Anna.
blood on the cutting board,
yeah.
and it's revealed that
Shakes.
Damascus steel was the murder weapon that a person used.
Yeah.
No, I feel like the end we have to wrap up that part with the human bit for like a quick. We do like some guy just goes, "Oh, looks like a simple case of trying to get rid of the weapon," and he's like,
Yeah.
"Look, you got a rag right here with DNA on it, and you got DNA on the knife."
So he gets a call from Anna
It's
and
just like a
shakes
quick-
himself out
like a
of
really quick solve scene.
his like
I think that Rags needs to have that realization where he's back at the cutting board, where he started at the beginning, and he's like,
no, he gets the realization.
yeah.
But then like
And
he
then
gets
it-
picked
Call
up
from
by
Anna.
It cuts to a zoom out
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
kitchen.
yeah.
The real inspector that has Rag's voice picks it up and he's like, "Yep, I'm guessing this was used to clean up the scene of the murder."
Oh, that's what it should. So he doesn't have. I think he shouldn't have like a visual, or not a visual, or he shouldn't have a verbal cue to be like, he like got aside from like, like he should gasp, but it just does like flash images of like human hands using the cutting board and being like, "Ow, ooh, ooh," and then like a drop of blood hitting the cutting
Yeah.
board, and then right when it hits the cutting board, a quick flash to the scene where it's like the blood he found, and then it like all of a sudden does the zoom out shot
And then
to
there's-
the humans.
There's a silhouette of like a man stabbing a woman, and then it zooms back into Rag's face.
Yeah, it's just a silhouette for like a arm being put up, and then
Yeah.
it just zooms out, and then all of a sudden it's just like an active crime scene for
Yeah.
humans.
Yeah.
And then he's like, simple case of like trying to cover up a crime, or just a simple passion crime. And then
this
it's
is a
like
crime of passion.
a crime of passion. This guy was like a celeb. You should choose a random celebrity. What would be Seth Rogen? He made Sausage Party. Yes. Or I don't know. You could think of
I don't
someone
know.
else,
I don't.
Like Lionel Messi.
I don't know if we want to fictionally accuse Seth Rogen of murdering his wife.
No. Like his wife murdered him, or he got murdered
By the
by like.
Damascus.
What if
He gets-
My
What if
joke-
he was? Yeah.
My joke was like, because they were killed by, like, Damascus Steel was killed by a human? Like, what if Seth Rogen was killed at the hands of God?
For
Well,
making sausage party.
He already did that movie. No, but that would actually be a funny... Like, at the very end, God is just like, you're dead because that movie sucked.
The inspector's like, we have a note here that said, that wouldn't work, though, because, you know, why would the murderer want to cover up the murder weapon by breaking the knife?
No, what if the knife was used as a murder weapon and he couldn't take it anymore, so he killed himself by jumping off the fridge?
I don't think that works as well.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
No, but-
it has to be like disposal of the murder weapon.
Oh, he tried putting it into he tried using the garbage disposal in the sink. When he goes to the sink, Rags finds evidence that
Well, what if he tries to stash the murder weapon above the fridge and drops it?
Because Scrub Daddy is more like the mob boss type, so I feel like he would be using... You're also not playing the timer.
Okay. I'm waiting for this thing to boot up.
Oh.
Okay, wait. We'll just do that.
But... So I'm thinking, like, Scrub Daddy has, like, the garbage disposal. Like, nobody goes there. That's his spot. But Damascus was seen going into, like... Fabulosa says, like, oh, I saw him go into this room. And then, like, the garbage disposal could mean, like, you know, if you stick a knife down there, it could chop up... It could fuck up the knife, you know?
Yeah.
So that could explain why the knife would be broken. So maybe somebody doing a passion crime freaked out.
No, I think they
dispose of
tried
the
to
weapon.
stash it up at the top of the fridge,
Yeah.
and it fell.
Yeah,
That works too.
Yeah.
That's
that was my
simpler.
thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
'Cause they
adding
tried to
more
hide
plot
it.
lines. I can see a whole series with this.
Okay,
It
so
needs to be a self-contained movie,
Yeah.
like 45 to 50 minutes.
so he goes and then he sees the big figure walking below him. He gets a call from Anna right after saying the DNA is fully analyzed and he's gonna wanna come in to see this.
So
And
he goes to
so he goes back to the cutting board
He
to
goes-
see, or he goes back to the morgue to see.
No, he goes back to the cutting.
the
board.
Okay.
cutting board is where the evidence is. Like
Yeah.
she's like, oh, it's on your office.
Yeah.
You know? And
The only other place we found this blood sample is right here
Yeah.
at your office.
Yeah,
we got the comparisons right here.
the only
And then he's
other
looking at-
place.
The samples, and it's like the human blood sample from the cutting board, and then like the sample from the crime scene.
They
Yeah.
found
And he's like, and then the flashing
The
happens,
blood
and then
Yeah.
it's the
is-
humans. I feel like that's like a good
He goes back to the cutting
wrap
board
up.
to
Yeah.
meet with Anna. And
I'm just like trying to think
look
at the same
at
time
the result.
of like all these.
Okay, so he goes back to the cutting board to meet with Anna and look at the result. So
And he
I'm-
starts having he starts.
no,
Like,
I think that they
having a
should start.
flashing-
I'm still on the
Laptop.
Fine China thing.
Anna
that was so bad.
Anna what if Anna is like you should really cut out the drinking and like have you ever even when's the last time you washed up, you know? And he's like, wait, I see something on you, and then the same blood is on him. You know, because he's the rag used to clean it up, so the blood would have been on him too. You know?
Mm.
No, well, I don't know.
If he was the
Well,
rag
I
used
just-
to clean it
well,
up,
Jack-
he would be bloody
Jack and I were
rag.
talking about like at the end, like when he sees the blood, like he sees the results. Maybe Anna could say like, "Hey, you gotta cut out the drinking."
Yeah.
And he takes a sip and then puts it back down or something. But like he sees the stuff, like the two results of like the blood from the cutting board and the blood from the scene, and he starts having like flashes of human hands using the cutting board.
Yeah.
And like using him as a rag, and then
It's messing with his memory.
Yeah.
and he's like getting flashes, and then all of a sudden there's like the
Memory.
stabbing hand.
Do you even know what
The
happened
stabbing
last
hand, then putting the knife on the
Yeah,
top
then
of the
putting
fridge.
the knife on the top of the fridge, but
And
it like,
then-
starts tumbling
And then
off.
he's looking at the two pieces of paper, he's shaking, he pulls out the flask.
Mm-hmm. Rags
Oh my gosh, he pulls out the
starts
flask,
to
and then right when he takes a swig, it's a
Drink
container
more
of
and
cleaner
hyperventilate.
falling onto a rag, and then it like It's just somebody knocked it over onto the rag, and then that's
Well-
how the humans show up.
I'm
Or no, 'cause
thinking.
they're using it to clean up.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like as he's taking a swig of the flask, he gets another sort of flashback of
Him
the
being used-
murderer pouring cleaning fluid on to him,
Okay.
and
then using him to clean up the blood.
The blood.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and hyperventilate.
Well, I guess you can.
He is.
Maybe you can do that
starts
after the
to
humans are
get-
revealed.
Well, the humans are revealed already because he's at the top of the fridge
No, but
looking
they're
down.
like they're supposed to be like a
Yeah.
just a random figure. It's not really like.
Well, yeah, but
a
it's like
person.
you
I
can
mean,
kind
it's
of like think,
you
you
can
know.
figure it out.
Yeah. That's like the little clue. And then at this point, he's like, the blood is human blood, you know. It's only blood has only ever been found here where most of the cutting happens, you know, at the cutting board.
But like he doesn't say that. I think it should just be
Well,
shown.
no, that's Anna just says that's where it's found at the cutting board, which then you'd make sense why there would be blood at the cutting
like
board.
nothing references it verbally. It's just visually because it's like just quick flashes of animation.
Well, yeah, that happens after
Okay,
once
quick
he
thought.
figures out. Once he
I-
starts to realize it,
I-
then it does the flashbacks.
I had an idea for the other detective that's already on the scene.
Mhm.
It's a dustpan.
Dustpan. Oh, I like that.
We
So
need-
I feel like he would be cleaning up the crime scene. You know.
Yeah, that's the
He'd be
cleaners.
like one of the crime scene. Cleaners.
But so he starts to drink and hyperventilate. He starts to get flashbacks. Like after he realizes the blood is from the cutting board, he starts to get flashbacks, and it shows what happened during the murder. And he's like, "We had it wrong all along." And then like all of a sudden he gets picked up, and it's like, blah, blah, blah.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Get flashbacks about the previous night and what really happened. Anna checks on him and is like, "Are you okay?" Rags realizes they
Real Kaises.
realizes they
I will rekais.
I will
were
rekais my role.
looking at the case all wrong, and then Rags gets picked up
By
by
human
a
detective
human detective
with the same voice as
the
Rags.
same voice as Rags.
He's like, look what we have here. You guys forgot to
Right.
see a bloody rag or some shit. He's like,
Saying that
because
he
Rags
was
pointed out
used
Yeah.
he was the
clean
guy who points out something that someone
the-
missed.
Yeah.
So I feel like he should be like, what?
crime scene.
Where's this been the whole time? But
Oh.
it's like it brings into question like, wait, was Rags moving around the kitchen the whole
Yeah.
time that they were
That's good.
because how did he see it?
And
That's funny. I just like thinking the same voice actor.
Okay, that's
But-
perfect. That's perfect. We have 7
Okay.
minutes left. So perfect. Now we can start getting everything
right.
together.
Let's just read through it one more time, see if we've got everything, if there's anything else we need to add.
Okay.
So it's got the opening monologue, and then it goes
To the cutting board with Jack's little
Yeah.
thing.
title.
And then title, which I don't know what the title's going to be yet. We'll figure that out as
Yeah.
we're editing it and stuff. And then wide of the murder scene with all people around, Damascus steel lying on the ground. Detective Jamie Rags walks past crime scene tape and motions to a fellow officer nearby. What do we
got here? What do we got here? Where?
An anonymous tip called last night around 12 a.m. Whoever it was, they knew right where to find steel. Rags sees something in the crime scene, blood, and takes it to the trash can. Rags goes to the trash morgue and speaks with Anna, short for Banana. Anna is smart and the brains of the operation.
Short for banana.
Anna gives the list of suspects for Rags. Main suspect, Patty Hamburg. Rags goes to see Patty Hamburg, and he is known to flip. He doesn't take kind to the questions and just says, "Steele went to the sink last night." to see his favorite girl, Fabulosa. Rags goes to Fabulosa at the sink and has to book a session to talk with her. She confirms that Steele would go there, and he was there last night when Scrub Daddy interrupts and kicks Rags out of the establishment. He gets kicked out to the dish rag and starts to drink and sulk. Suddenly, Fabulosa comes out of the sink to talk to Rags one more time. She says that she isn't the only girl that Steele has been seeing and that they should really put a railing at the top of the fridge. It's too high. Rags jumps up and leaves to the top of the fridge and calls Anna Banana to fill her in. Anna goes to the police database and finds out that Steele was married to a bread knife near the oven. Anna also says that DNA decoding is 70% done. Rags stops by the top of the fridge to follow up on Fabulosa's tip. The top of the fridge is a high-end nightclub. He stops by, but he isn't able to get in because he isn't as high class as the fine china that usually frequent the top of the fridge. He sulks at the edge of the fridge, looking down at the crime scene. He sits there and drinks and smokes when a large figure walks by below him. It was too big of a being to be a kitchen utensil. He gets a call from Anna right after, saying the DNA is fully analyzed and he's gonna want to come see this. The only other place they found blood is at the cutting board. He goes back to the cutting board to meet with Anna and look at the results. Anna tells him to stop drinking because it's messing with his memory. Do you even know what happened last night? Rag starts to drink more and hyperventilate when he starts getting flashbacks about the previous night and what really happened. Anna checks on him and is like, "Are you okay?" Rags realizes that they were looking the case all wrong. Rag gets picked up by a human detective with the same voice as Rag, saying that he was used to clean the crime scene up, and they missed this Rag. You know?
Yeah. We just wrote a movie.
Now we gotta act it out.
All right.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna need printed out copies so you choose your...
Okay, so you're Detective Rags.
Yeah.
For the first scene that we're gonna do.
Rats! I wanted to be...
Okay,
Who do
so
I get to be?
We'll just
we
be.
Just be everybody.
we still need parts for Commissioner Owen Mitt.
We'll just be everybody.
You'll be Yeah, we'll be everyone else, and Jack will be Rags.
Because I'm gonna be doing like the narration.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll also be Scrub Daddy.
Yeah, why
You
not?
need to be Scrub Daddy for sure.
Okay, so
So you need to record both dialogue.
are we ready?
Back and forth. You need to do the.
Because I want to
whatever.
start.
Scrub Daddy's like, I'm the Scrub Daddy.
I'm thinking that Scrub Daddy has sort of like a smooth like, oh, you know, Scrub Daddy don't play that.
Yeah.
He's got the old
Okay,
school
let's get
Yeah.
start going.
No, old
So it
don't
starts
play
with-
that way.
It starts with the monologue,
The monologue.
which
so-
I have right here.
So do you want to start recording that?
Yeah, sure.
3, 2, 1.
All right. Opening monologue, take 1. The kitchen, an essential part of every home. It's a place to come together, place for conversation, community, love. But it can also be deadly. Glass shatters. Even in this seemingly perfect world of food and family, you're bound to have a few slip-ups. Things get messy. And when that happens, it's guys like me they send to clean up. My name is Rags, Detective Shammy Rags, and I've been keeping this humble kitchen free of scum for the past 8 years. In my time on the force, I seen all manner of filthy shit. Spills, decay, the great chili pot drop of 17. But in all my years, nothing compares to the dirt I had to scour on the case of a famous Santoku knife, one Damascus steel. Now I don't know where a Japanese fella gets a name like that, but when his file crossed my desk back in the fall of 22, it wasn't his name that caught my attention. Alright, can we get a playback on that?
Yeah,
I feel
we're
like
not
it
gonna
was
be
quiet
able.
at the beginning.
Alright, opening monologue, take 1. An essential part of that
Yeah, that's really quiet.
place for conversation, community,
It's fine.
love.
We're gonna just have to speed through this. We don't have time to listen to every single thing.
We could just
All right, I'll do another take.
Okay, I'll just delete this and do another take.
Just making sure my mic's all right. What are you doing? Isit says
We're making a movie.
We're making a movie.
we're doing the Joel Haver movie during the Oscars challenge. We just finished writing it. Now we are recording dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is the monologue of Detective Rags.
All right.
Opening scene.
Opening monologue, take 2. The kitchen, an essential part of every home. It's a place to come together, a place for conversation, community, love. But it can also be deadly. Glass shatters. Even in this seemingly perfect world of food and family, you're bound to have a few slip-ups. Things get messy. And when that happens, it's guys like me they send in to clean up. My name is Rags, Detective Shammy Rags, and I've been keeping this humble kitchen free of scum for the past 8 years. In my time on the force, I've seen all manner of filthy shit. Spills, decay, the great chili pot drop of 17. But in all my years, nothing compares to the dirt I had to scour on the case of a famous Santoku knife. One Damascus steel. Now, I don't know where a Japanese fella gets a name like that, but when his file crossed my desk back in the fall of 22, it wasn't his name that caught my attention. Alright.
Hell yeah. Okay, on to the next one.
Alright.
So,
This is just the dialogue that I had for the opening scene.
Yeah.
So, Mitt, Rags, got a case for you. I do my narration.
Yeah.
and then we're gonna film it.
Yeah.
Like, so then we have like
Hang
a
on.
reference.
So let's do a quick rehearsal.
Rags, got a case for you.
I don't know my
Here,
lines.
you
Sorry.
guys- Let's have you sit down.
That's
here.
my commissioner, Owen Mitt. Real hothead, that guy. But I've always admired his dedication to safety in the kitchen. Cheese and rice. Steele's dead? What was he doing out of his drawer?
We can have pauses and
Okay,
stuff in
yeah.
the middle too, because you
Yeah,
can edit
that's-
it around it.
I'm just saying it to like get
Yeah,
it in
yeah.
my head.
Okay, so this is where you'll sit, and then your desk, fictional desk, will be right here.
So,
and then
I'm like-
Tristan will be like. Okay, I'm gonna start the recording. Wait, and 3, 2, 1, action. You talk.
Yeah, I know.
It's your line.
Yeah. I was yeah. Sorry.
Let's
Can we redo that?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Don't talk during this. I knew.
Okay,
What to do.
starting
Sorry,
positions.
3,
Sorry, you
2,
guys like interrupted
1,
me.
action.
Rags, got a case for you.
That's my commissioner, Owen Mitt. Real hothead, that guy. But I always admire his dedication to safety in the kitchen. What's my line after that? Cheese and rice. Steele's dead?
Here, do it one more time.
Yeah, hang on. Cheese and rice. Steele's dead? Yeah.
We'll put.
Just
I
do
feel like
whatever
he
you
would be
want.
like this. This morning. I totally changed his voice. This morning. Found by the fridge. Shattered.
What was he doing out of his drawer? That's for you to find out, detective. Now get to it.
This is the acting chops. That's for you to find out, detective. Now get to it.
I think you might want to tone down the harshness a little bit. So you're just supposed to be like a grizzled elder detective.
Okay, let's redo
That's
the
like,
scene with the different.
that's for you to find out, detective. Now
You
get
can just
to
do
it.
that one. Just
Okay.
redo that one.
Well, I don't want to have a different voice every single time. Well,
Okay.
because we didn't. Are we recording?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're recording
we're
everything.
Okay. Rags, got a case for you. Or am I? I'm not doing. We're not.
Just do
redoing
all
it?
of your lines again.
Okay. Rags, got a case for you. This morning, he was found over by the fridge, shattered. That's for you to find out, detective. Now get to it.
All right.
Can I go like that? Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
So, next part is just more of the monologue.
Okay, yeah.
Him explaining the case as it's happening, or
So
as it
just-
was happening, since this is, supposed to be in the past.
Okay, so now just go through the monologue that you have.
Okay, so the first stop on my investigation was back at the scene of the crime. I think that's good. I'm gonna do another take of that.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna do it in my normal voice to just sort of figure it out. The first stop on my investigation was back at the scene of the crime, where we need a name for the other detective.
Detective.
The dustpan.
Yeah.
Detective Dusty.
Okay.
Where-
Detective Pan.
Yeah, we'll go with Dusty.
Dusty.
My first stop in the investigation was back at the scene of the crime, where my old pal Dusty was going over the evidence.
Yeah, was finalizing the evidence before we packed up.
Finalizing the report before we pack up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing I came there, cause there's a.
Good thing I showed up
Good
because
thing I got there before he finished cleaning up.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but good thing I got there, because I found something important or something like that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of some good wording for that. Good thing I showed up because what I found blew
Would
the
bust his
whole
case, yeah.
fucking
We'll
top
bust this
off of this
case
thing.
right open. Cause what I found will bust this case right open.
Split
Or something
this, better than steel. I don't know, like Damascus.
No.
Yeah.
Like split this. You gotta reference. The
It needs to be
utensils.
a
Pun.
kitchen or food pun.
Yeah. Split this like bananas. Split.
It's like
Blew this
it sends him
operation.
down a road of convoluted shit. What's a food pun for that?
Wild goose chase.
We're
spiraling like
cooking with fire.
Spiraling like
Fusilli.
fusilli.
Yeah,
What's a
the
fusilli?
pasta.
It's a pasta.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, he's got that accent, so he's got a little Italian in him, so he knows what fusilli
Okay.
is.
All right. Are we recording?
I didn't know what fusilli is until right now.
Okay, whatever.
Did it record for too long?
No, it's fine. Okay, go.
All right. I'm.
Go away.
My first stop in the investigation was back at the scene of the crime, where my old pal Dusty was. What was the wording that we came up with? Was
finalizing
finalizing
the report.
the report before
We packed up.
That's why people
before we
break down
packed it in.
scripts.
Yeah.
We ain't got time for that.
We're
Okay.
trying to make a movie in 3 hours. God damn it! We don't have time for
Okay,
scripts.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
My first stop on the investigation was back at the scene of the crime, where my old pal Dusty was. I can't remember the wording.
We already did the first half,
Yeah,
so now
say-
just do the
say
second half.
Finishing up the report
Just-
or whatever.
Where my old pal Dusty was finishing up the report before we packed it in. Okay,
Perfect.
so
And then
we need Dusty for the scene,
yeah,
um,
and then
Yeah.
and
were you gonna
then-
add the one last bit at the end of that or no?
You gotta add some we gotta add
what was the? God damn it! I need
was
to write
like-
this down.
Like the one
I
where
found the thing that will send me spiraling like a fusilli. Whatever. What is it?
Fusini or whatever you said.
Mussolini.
Do we have a notebook or something?
to write down?
Here.
We need to write down the good lines of dialogue so that we know what to say when we're actually recording.
There's that.
I need a pen. I need a pen.
Here's a pencil.
Okay.
Why would you lead me on like that? You
Sorry.
engaged me.
So write it down because we got an hour and 50 minutes.
Write down all your funny puns at like. I mean, I guess freestyle.
Yeah, you can write some if you have a thing too. You can write some.
I don't have a thing.
Oh, you don't have a book.
I'm gonna try this big meat stick.
Okay. I think it's the same flavor as original. It's just big like Randy Savage.
This isn't your ordinary meat stick, brother. This is a Randy Savage meat stick. A Randy Savage meat stick has more meat in it than a meat stick of the regular variety. I never watched any fucking like WWE shit.
Okay.
I can't open. Oh,
And
it's
then-
because I'm stupid. It's because I'm dumb. I'm
Okay.
not finding that out.
So we have Detective Shammy Rags, Fox, motions to a fellow officer. Here, you can be like all the other characters because I'm just doing the camera, I guess.
I'll be every other character. I'll see how many voices I can
Yeah. Isn't that bad?
What did they put in this?
Damn, that smells like Slim Jim.
Beef, pork, mechanically separated chicken. Isn't that like a robot chicken?
I don't know.
They should make a whole animated show where it's called a robot chicken. Oh wait. Textured soy flour. There's soy in this. Randy Savage doesn't eat soy. Randy Savage thinks it's good that men cry. It's good that men should cry.
Okay. Do one more take of
Wait,
this,
give me 1 second.
and then Tristan and I will like improv the scene, being like, "Oh, well, what do you got, Dusty?" And then Tristan, you respond like, "Oh, nothing conclusive so far."
Nothing so far.
Okay,
Just a broken knife and a few
I'm-
broken dreams.
I'm ready for you.
That's good. Okay.
And 3, 2, 1.
My first stop in the investigation was back at the scene of the crime, where my old pal Dusty was finalizing the report before we packed it in. Good thing I showed up too, because what I found sent this case spiraling like fusilli.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Now we're gonna do like I'm gonna like follow you into the
Alright,
crime.
hang on.
He's eating
Do we have
something.
like a fucking fedora or something, like a detective hat?
Oh, get the Oppenheimer hat.
Yeah, the Oppenheimer hat.
I'm gonna follow you. You're gonna be like walking towards me.
Over there.
Oh yeah. You're gonna be like
Okay.
walking towards me, and
I need to get into character.
and you're gonna be walking towards me, and I'm gonna be like going
Alright,
past, and then Tristan, you're gonna be right here, and he's gonna like notion you over, and you're gonna follow him like a walk with me kind of thing, and then you guys are gonna say your line right there,
All right.
and then we'll cut to a behind scene.
Are we recording on audio?
Not yet, and we are. Wait. Give me a sec. Wait, give me a sec. And 3, 2, 1, action.
What do we got, Dusty?
Nothing much. There's a broken knife and some uncut vegetables.
You can say that again.
Yeah. Well, hell of a guy.
I'll miss him like hell.
Yeah, well, kind of a hot shot. Too much for me. I feel like he always thought he was so sharp, but can't be that sharp.
All right, that's good.
And then I want a reverse shot, so you stand right there, and then you go, hey, this is when you notice something, okay?
So, did you already check around the perimeter?
Yeah, usual. It's his kitchen. Very small space.
You check under the fridge?
The fridge? Why would I check under the fridge?
It's right there, isn't it?
You can go for it if you want. I'm gonna enjoy this Whoa, whoa.
Here, we got to map out where I'm going. So, you could come back here, Jack.
Oh, hang on. So,
So move that way. And so, Jack, you stand where Tristan is right now. And then Tristan, you're next, right there. And then you're going to come, like, right there. Okay?
yeah.
So, then I can... Okay. And 3, 2, 1, action.
Blood. Now I've seen a lot of things in this kitchen over the years, but one thing I've never seen is a knife bleed.
Hey, what you got over there?
Looks like some human blood, perhaps. Not perhaps. That was a terrible line delivery.
You're good. Just do it one more time.
Okay.
Here,
Here, I
you
should. When you was squatting down, I should walk over.
Yeah.
Okay. It's,
So, blood. Now I've seen a lot of things over the years, but the one thing I've never seen is a knife bleed.
What you got over there?
Looks like human blood. I don't know why.
I don't know why I knew about human blood yet.
Okay, sorry. I don't know why this would be on the scene if all the.
keep going again.
Yeah,
You
sorry.
can cut around it.
I don't know why this would be on the scene if all that bad my brain
It's all good.
not conceptualizing wording properly. I would be so bad at improv.
It's all good. If
I don't know why this would be on the scene if all that happened was a knife cracking apart.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know why this would be on the scene if all that happened was a knife cracking apart.
Makes you think, don't it?
Yeah.
Don't it? Doesn't that taste good?
I better follow up with the coroner.
no, walk
Alright.
up and leave.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
A bit rough.
I ate
but
half this
That's fine.
wheat stick already.
That's perfect. No,
we're
because
getting
we,
into it.
we can cut around it. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole point. Is that it's not going to be perfect. We don't have a. If we had a script, it would be completely
They
different.
don't shoot movies in one go.
Okay.
They don't shoot them in 3
Alright,
hours in
alright.
one go.
So,
All right.
I'm
Whoa.
getting into it,
Opening
blocking it out in my mind.
Monologue.
So,
Here.
Rags shows up at the trash bin.
Uh-huh.
He needs to give an introduction on Anna. He's like,
She's obviously
So-
like this, and then she's gonna be like,
Yeah.
so he's like, so next I went to see Anna. That's short for banana.
Yeah. So write down the monologue.
Yeah.
We should write down all these monologues in between.
Okay.
next place I knew where to
So,
go.
because
was-
those are going to be harder to remember.
Next stop on, or first stop on.
Next
the-
place I had to.
Yeah.
Had to
Like
visit
next-
was the
next-
coroner.
Good. Next spot I had to check out was the trash can, or the morgue for most.
That's where all broken dreams go.
Yeah.
That's where all the.
That's where all that's where all burnt sausages go, or something like that. Like when you like mess up on a meal and you
Yeah.
like throw it away.
Yeah.
That's where all the compost.
That's where all
goes.
the burnt ends go.
Mm.
Where all the burnt ends are. Where all the throwaways.
Next up was the trash bin, the place we all end up one day.
Yeah.
That's
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Because then, everybody eventually ends up in the trash bin.
Yeah. And then
Whether you like it or not, you're gonna end up in that trash bin.
That's a good thing. I'm adding that. Next up was the trash bin, where like it or not, we all end up.
and then
Like it or not, we all end up there.
I had to talk with Anna. That's
Next-
short for banana.
Next place I had to be, the trash can. Whether you like it or not, we all end up there.
And then short for banana. She's kind of the brains of this operation.
Yeah.
Kind of the brains of the operation.
Okay.
Here at KPD.
I don't want to say KPD.
Okay.
They
but
never reference an exact police department.
she's
Yeah,
the brains of the operation.
So,
And then,
what was what you were saying?
Anna, that's short for banana.
Ann.
I met with Anna. That's short for banana.
I say he says Anna, short for banana.
Yeah. And then
There needs to be a line in there somewhere about like, oh, she used to be a dirty girl, but now she's on the side of right, cleaning up this place with the rest of us.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
It'd be like, she's our eyes and ears from everywhere that the like. I feel like she would be
Yeah.
like the like. She has, fuck. What would,
She's our
getting
eyes
down
and
in-
ears everywhere that the kitchen light don't shine.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's exact. Yes.
Mhm. She's
She's
also
our
a
eyes
spec. No,
She's also the-
She's
also
also
the
an
brain.
expert at DNA synthesization. You know, like something completely random.
She's also really great at
She's
blood
al-
samples.
She's also a crack shot at DNA sequencing.
Yeah.
Crazy. The CIA doesn't even know about it.
And then the
The CIA would be the
KIA.
culinary investigators.
Next up is the trash bin,
Agency.
where like it or not, we all end up. I met up with Anna. That's short for banana. She's our eyes and ears everywhere the kitchen light don't shine.
Mm-hmm.
She's also the brains of our little operation.
The brains of our little.
And a crack DNA synthesize
No, it's
And
something
coincidentally, a crack shot DNA synthesis, DNA sequencing expert. Yeah.
Expert. If anyone can tell me where this blood came from, it's her.
It's her. If anybody could tell me
Yeah.
whose blood this is,
He's there under the pretense of investigating Damascus Steele's death, but he's also like, I need to know where this blood came from.
Yeah.
Everywhere the kitchen light don't shine.
The kitchen light don't
you know what
shine.
they say about Anna Banana?
You're right.
She gets down and dirty wherever the kitchen light don't shine.
And those nooks and crannies.
You know, sometimes in the summer solstice,
Yeah.
they leave the light on all night.
Oh,
You know what we call those days?
good days.
Call those long days.
Damn
Those are
right.
Longer than usual.
Dude, the day is longer. It's already like 7.
Yeah, because we got set back 1 hour and I lost an hour of sleep.
Oh, that's why I was so tired today.
Yeah, and that's why it was so dark in here. I
was
hate
like,
it.
mhm.
Literally, Arizona doesn't have to deal with this. They're just living as if nothing happened right now.
Mhm.
But we, twice a year, have to fucking switch our clocks back and forth? No. How about no, America?
Okay. I'm gonna do the intro monologue, and
Okay.
then we'll act out the scene.
3, 2, 1.
Next up was the trash bin, where like it or not, we all end up. I met up with Anna. That's short for banana. She's our eyes and ears everywhere the kitchen light don't shine. She's also the brains of our little operation, and a crack shot DNA sequencing expert. All right, there we go.
Oh no! Say
Say, if she...
if anyone can tell me where this blood came from,
Okay,
she
yes.
can.
Yeah.
If anyone can tell me where this blood came from, it's her.
Yeah!
Damn right.
All right. So
Okay.
I'll come in. I'll be like, "Can I see Steele's body?" She's like, "Oh yeah, sure. Fucking here's his
Yeah,
dead
and then
body."
you're like, by the way, I got
By the way,
this.
I
You gotta
found
have a
this
cute little
evidence. at this-
entrance.
I-
They have to have like a
Yeah.
little rapport. They like, you always know
Yeah,
this
yeah.
anyway, so I know it's you.
Okay, we ready? What the heck? No. Wait. Okay, are we ready?
Yep.
Why don't you open the door with it, you know?
Oh my gosh, and if she's a banana, she's gonna have like a little curve in her neck.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, how's it hanging? Because, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Okay, you
good.
ready? 3, 2, 1.
And a banana. How's it hanging?
I knew it was you. It's the way you knock.
Well, it's always the same.
Anyways, I got that list of suspects for you. Here you go.
Also, I picked up a little bit of evidence at the scene of the crime. Human blood. See if you can get a read on this.
Huh. Haven't seen human blood in a while. Alright, I'll give it a look. When do you need it by?
Soon as possible.
Oh, we haven't. I didn't record the audio. Fuck.
It's alright.
Okay.
That one was just to, like, get a
let's
feel of the
restart.
scene.
That was a good
That was
scene.
good. That was good. That was good.
Yeah,
Wait,
the shot where you like followed me with like the blood sample, I don't think you should do that.
I'm not good at improvising,
No?
so
that
I'm
one
like.
you did perfect.
I thought it was. I thought.
I feel like we need to be like warmer with like the friendship. Like this is an established thing. Like we're
Yeah.
friends. It's on my end that I'm not like giving enough.
It's fine.
It's giving.
You're fine. We just
Yeah.
need to record it this time. That was a good scene. I liked it.
Let me record it this time.
Okay.
Okay,
And
Alright, hang on.
action.
Come in.
And a banana. How's it hanging, girl?
I forgot your name. Hold on.
I knew it was you, Rex.
Chamois rags.
Chamois Rags. Look who the hand dragged in.
Just here on business today. Sorry. Just here on business today, Anna. I got a real bad case. Sorry.
A case of,
I got a real nasty case here. Murder
Don't
of.
get any closer if it's a nasty case.
That's.
That's a good. Say that.
Okay. All right. Redoing, starting from the top. I forgot what I
I
started
got a real
with.
nasty case.
It was.
I get.
I'm totally blanking.
No, it's
You're
just
good.
you got a real nasty case or
You got a
something.
real nasty case.
It's like
Just
I
here,
need your help.
just here in business today.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay. Just here on business today, Anna. I got a real nasty case coming down the pipeline.
A real nasty case. Keep it away from me. Joking.
List of suspects.
Damascus Steel. You
Oh.
got him?
Oh,
Wait,
sorry, did I-
reset.
I'm here about Damascus Steel.
Oh, Damascus Steel. Yes. I got a list of suspects for you right here.
Very nice. Also, while you're at it, you mind taking a look at this? Piece of evidence I just caught. Piece of evidence I just found over at the crime scene.
Huh. Looks like blood.
That's what I thought.
Haven't seen blood in a while. Not ever since the cutting board. Well,
Thank
I'll take a
you.
look at it.
We talked over each other at that last part. I was gonna say, think you can work your magic on this?
Yeah,
Okay.
here.
All right. Think you can work your magic on this?
Huh. Well, if I have any magic in me, I guess I can. That was stupid.
And then you do what you said before. When do you
Word.
need this by? As soon as possible.
So when do you need this by?
Soon as possible. I got a real bad feeling about this case.
All right. You always got a bad feeling about something, though.
Drinks from flask.
You really need to stop drinking.
I'll do it someday. That's bad.
Next week.
You gotta do it like, I'll do it once the mold hits the rice.
I'll do it once. I'll do
Yeah.
it once this case is over. You
Do
always
it
say
once
that.
The peanut butter starts
Oh,
molding.
wait, no. I've got it.
Something that preserves
Yeah.
for a long time.
Hang on. And start smelling like mildew? Not a chance, sister.
Are we related?
No. Okay.
No.
What's?
Okay.
Okay, is that
he's
the
just
end
being
of it?
quirky. Yeah.
Yeah. And then then you're like.
So then he's like, the first tip on my list was
Patty.
Damascus's housemate, Patty Hamburg.
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
Not housemate,
The drawer mate. Yeah.
Patty
and say-
Hamburg.
Yeah,
And
so
then-
let's get you getting out of the scene, though. You're
And
like,
then I say the line about deep down he's a nice guy, but he had some anger issues, real tendency to flip on people.
yeah. But that's
Okay.
for the monologue.
Flip out. I say flip out.
That's
Yeah.
that's for the monologue.
the-
Let's
flip
do
on
the
people.
let's do the end of this scene where you go out and like, and then Anna starts going back to her work.
Well, that was what we did.
Oh,
Yeah.
You were just okay. Then okay, never mind. Then just
So-
we'll just do
So I'm gonna do the monologue
Yeah, so
now,
just-
where it's like the first tip on the list.
yeah, okay. We're ready when you are.
All right. And going. The first tip on my list was Patty Hamburg, Damascus Steel's drawer mate. All right.
That's
I
perfect.
I need to think of the wording.
For the second half.
I was muted for that scene.
Bro.
What? I'm sorry.
No, it's
this is
fine.
a simple mistake.
Yeah. No, it's fine. No,
All right.
We can
I-
check it.
I think I have the
I should
wording
be fine
down.
here.
I think I have it down.
Your
So,
things were up. Let's just go.
everyone knew that deep down Patty was a nice guy, but he had some real bad anger issues. Had a tendency to flip out on people. All right.
I like that. Okay. We'll go back to it if we finish on
Okay.
time.
Yeah, okay, I got an idea for this scene. So you go up to the door. It's like, Jake, like, so
Yeah.
you film, so imagine the door is closed and he walks up. So he's like this. And then it's a shot of him with the door closed, like knocking. I guess we could film it here. But like, he'll knock. And then I'll be like, I'll open the door and be like,
Yeah.
can I help
Peeking
you?
out.
Yeah.
And then I'll be
yeah.
like, you Patty Hamburg?
But I'll be like from the other side. So I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, you, Patty Hamburg? And
Yeah.
I'll be like, who needs to know? Who's asking?
Okay.
Inspector Shammy Rags. I'm
Are
here
we
about
ready?
the death of Damascus Steel. Okay.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
So I'll get on this side with Jack,
All right.
and then close the door. Tristan.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, you're not
Or
one
wait,
man.
let me turn on this light. Yeah.
All right. Are we rolling on sound?
Who's
Yeah.
asking?
Okay.
Just a minute!
You Patty Hamburg?
Depends. Who's asking?
I forgot his name.
Shammy.
Inspector
Rags.
Shammy Rags. Inspector Shammy Rags.
Sorry.
Let's redo the
Yeah,
scene.
Or
yeah.
no. Oh, okay.
All right. Just going from the top.
Just a minute!
You Patty Hamburg?
Depends. Who's asking?
Inspector Shammy Rags. I'm here about the death of Damascus Steel. Wanted to ask a few questions.
So you gonna take up too much of my time?
Not too much if you comply.
Alright, I got nothing to hide. Just 1 second. Alright. Have a seat. What is this about?
Fuck! It wasn't the wrong.
Is everything all right?
Okay, it wasn't showing the shot, so. If you want to just get like a, this is what the shot looked like. We don't have. We can use the sound, and then you can just get a reference for the shot. You know.
Yeah, just do
Yeah.
the reference.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But I have a reference for it actually, so go out there and do the reference.
So, hold on to the, or open the, or close the door, yeah, and then do like the knocking and stuff.
Just a minute!
I think. we're
Okay,
good
that's
with that.
perfect. Okay, that's good.
We
And
don't
then-
need to redo the whole scene.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you get. I wanted there to be a height discrepancy, so he's like walking into like
Okay.
a larger man. Like he's a huge
Yeah.
guy with a.
So now you're coming in,
So-
following Tristan in.
We need to sort of figure this out ahead of time. Like,
Yeah.
what's the line of interrogation?
Yeah, so you're gonna be like,
Like, where did
Where were
Damascus
you?
steal?
Where were you last night?
Where were you last night?
So-
Do you know why Damascus was out?
you should ask. Okay, so you should say, where were you last night? And then I'm gonna be like, depends. And then you're gonna be like, depends on what? Your freedom? And then I'll be like, what is this? An interrogation? And you'll be like, calm down. No need to flip out.
Well,
Yeah.
I need to like get your take on like, oh, where do you think Damascus was last night? And then I drop the line about like
Yeah,
sort
so
of incriminating you.
Yeah,
in this.
so
Yeah.
that's for the second half. First half it's the he was at the sink or something, you know.
Okay, yeah. Second half is asking where I was. First half is asking.
I
where
think
he
there need to
was.
be
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
one or two lines of questioning before I drop the
Where were you?
don't flip out line.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
yeah.
then, you know,
So this is where you're gonna sit. This is like
Here,
where
yeah, you're gonna walk in and,
and
this
then-
is the couch.
yeah, and then you're over here, Tristan.
I'm gonna be standing because I don't trust him.
Yeah. Okay. So you're behind Tristan
Alright.
walking in.
so
So
what-
3.
So you're gonna
what's the second line of questioning? I'm like,
first line of question?
how
where-
long have you lived with
or
Damascus?
where was Damascus last
Ask like
night?
3 questions about
Yeah.
Damascus.
Yeah.
And then the crime or the investigation, and then the next 3 questions would be like
And
about me.
If you mess up,
specifically
just
being
keep
targeted.
going
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the scene
Yeah.
because we can always cut around it. It doesn't matter if
Yeah.
you mess up.
Yeah.
Okay, and 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Take a seat wherever you want, I guess.
Nice place you got here.
Thanks.
So, I'm
Where
trying to
was
think. Sorry.
Damascus?
So, how long have you known Damascus Steel?
I don't know. 12 years going on. 13? 12 years.
Shame. Shame to hear about what happened to him.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, this girl was a little rowdy, but what? Is he doing okay?
He's dead.
Dead? You telling me that man's dead? Nothing can kill that guy. He was sharper than anybody I've ever met.
Apparently not.
No, that was
Shattered at the.
I like
Yeah.
Apparently,
apparently not.
Shattered at the
grab-
foot of the fridge.
I need to like get a good pun for this. Like now he's duller than a fucking
Then a butter knife.
Now he's duller than a
wet
wet piece of paper.
that works.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Just go.
What was your line? Like guy
What?
sharp as that?
A guy as sharp as that, nothing could kill him.
Apparently not. Now he's duller than a butter knife. I fucked that up.
Just do that line one more time.
Apparently not. Now he's sitting in the city morgue, duller than a butter knife.
So why are you here?
Just to see what you know.
And that's all I know. I didn't even know the guy was dead.
Well, maybe you can answer this. You know where he was last night?
Where he was last night? Where does anybody know where that guy is any night? He barely pays his rent, and now he's going to nightclubs every other night? Where else would he be?
What do you mean nightclubs?
I don't know. Have you checked the sink? That guy was dirtier than anybody I ever knew. Those sponges could get you... Fuck. Those sponges say they could clean you up, but they got more bacteria than any other Fuck, I was trying to reference the Mythbusters episode.
Yeah.
Those sponges say they can clean you up, but they're dirtier than anybody else in this part. In these parts.
All right. Once again, trying to think of like how this is gonna go. So I'm like, how about this? Where were you last night? And then you're like, it depends on what, your freedom? And then you get heated. I'm like, hey,
And then-
take it easy, guy. No need to flip out. And then that's
and then I
when
say you're racist. Get out of my house.
Yeah. You're utensilist.
you're just like,
Are you being utensilist right now?
you're just like, hey, only spatulas can say that. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You know only spatulas can say that. Get the hell out of my house. Okay.
All right. So, go. All right. How about this? Where were you last night?
Where was I last night? Where was I last night? What are you accusing me of something?
Not yet. Not yet. That was a bad line.
Yeah.
Or are you
Not
supposed to be
yet.
like, depends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was supposed to say depends.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, go.
Depends.
On what? Your freedom?
My freedom? What are you accusing me of something?
I don't know. You think there's an accusation to be made here?
Hey, you stop going around in people's houses and accusing them. All right?
All right. Listen, guy, don't flip out on me like this.
Flip out!
Okay, go. And
Flip out? What the hell are you saying, flip out? You know only spatulas can say that. Get the hell out of my house.
To hell
Accusing
with
me
you.
of something? Come on. Calling me you're utensilist. You're utensilist and you belong in the sink. You belong with that guy in the trash can.
okay.
Your
right.
mother. Don't even get me started
All
on
right.
your mother.
And then I'll do another monologue that's like, well, the trip wasn't a total bust. I did get a tip on where to investigate next. Mm-hmm. And then I'll continue on about like, oh, the clean guy like me steers clear of the sink. I only ever been around the perimeter.
Bro doesn't even know he's dirty.
But in times like this, when duty compels me,
Yeah, so start writing it down or what or
Alright.
something.
I'll write it down so I know exactly what I'm gonna say.
Okay, so we are I'm gonna make this red. Red means we already did it, baby. So we're already almost halfway done, baby.
Are we gonna make 40 minutes with this? This feels like a 10-minute script so far.
I don't know. We'll figure out. It's too late now. Whoa, in and out.
My name is Bush George.
Inside out, George Bush.
My name is Bush George. What's George Bush backwards?
Gorge Bush.
Borge Bush?
Borge Gush.
Borge Bush? That's just replacing the first letters. Okay, I'll put your head back right side in. But your nose isn't getting
Hey.
fixed.
Guy like Damascus wouldn't be seen around this kind of place.
Me? Oh, me?
Little me?
Oh, you know what I should say? Because, is it recording? Here, I'm
Here.
gonna do that line about the sponges.
Here. And go.
Yeah, you can always find them around the sink. Hanging out with those sponges. That one scrub brush, Fabulosa. Just like random shit. And then... Oh! The sponges at the sink? They say that they can clean you, but in reality, they got more germs than anybody else. Yeah, and I'm the asshole. I'm the asshole for pointing it out every time we go. Thinking you're getting clean. Wow. Yeah, a guy like Damascus. Huh. He really liked fucking sponges.
He really
I already
loved-
put the tip of the scrubby brush up his asshole.
Listen,
He was into freaky shit like that.
listen, I wasn't a fan of the guy, but hey, he let me peg him every once in a while.
That was great.
I mean, look, we were neighbors. What was I supposed to do?
We weren't just neighbors. We were lovers.
We were roommates.
And they were roommates.
we were roommates.
Listen, I'm not gay or whatever.
But a roommate's a roommate.
But if we're gonna have a sleepover every night, you know that I'm cuddling next to you. Come on, come on. I also killed him. I killed him dead. I moited him.
Moited?
Moited.
I moited
Oh.
him.
You walk into a bar, you get moited. Sounds like a sad life.
Damn
But to
right.
me, sounds like a good time. You're walking into the best place on earth, and then you're met with a sweet release.
A moida.
This is an
A
invitation.
moida.
A sweet release.
Did you
of-
moida yummy? Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Me. Yeah, we're gonna be able to get this good.
Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum.
Okay,
All right.
We are ready.
Monologue for
And-
what is this? Scene 3?
Here, say it
Scene
out
4?
loud normally first
I
to
don't
see
know.
how you say
Okay.
it, and then like get that cadence down,
Yeah.
and then say it again.
I need to do it in the voice.
yeah, do it in the
Yeah.
voice,
Do it in the
one
voice.
practice, and then I'll
All right.
record it.
Yeah. Harsh's old Patty got at the end. Got on me at the end. I should add that. Harsh's old Patty got on me at the end. The trip wasn't a total bust. Patty had given me a tip on where to check next. A clean-cut guy like me usually steers clear of the sink, but I'm not one to protest when duty compels me.
Okay,
I like that.
All right.
ready? 3, 2, 1.
Harsh's old Patty got on me at the end there. The trip wasn't a total bust. Patty had given me a tip on where to check next. Normally, a clean-cut guy like me steers clear of the sink, but I'm not one to protest when duty compels me.
Okay, now you're gonna have to go into the sink.
So, I show up, I'm like, hey, I'm here about a girl. You're like,
got a lot of
we
girls."
got a lot of girls. You need to be more specific.
Yeah.
I'm here to see Fabulosa. And
oh,
like-
she's popular. You're lucky. She's available tonight.
I'll be like a random
You'll be like
random
the.
hostess. Or
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Fabulosa? Yeah, she's working the back, but she's on her lunch break right now. You can go back and see if you can talk.
Talking's all I
Wait,
want.
can you do the voice again?
You can go back and see if you can talk.
Jake, you need to do this
yeah,
character.
you need it,
Okay.
this specifically
Here.
just this character. I mean,
Fabulosa?
I can do the acting out. But, or-
Fabulosa?
yeah, here.
Here, you can just do it. And then... Okay, you ready?
All right. Rolling on audio. Rolling on audio. What am I, a director?
Rolling
Yeah.
on audio. Action in 3, 2. No, you're standing. You gotta be standing. Or wait, no. You're
Yeah, I'm
dressed
like the
sexy.
hostess.
You're like dressed sexy stripper hostess. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
How you doing there, sweetheart?
Well, hi there, detective. What are you looking for tonight?
I'm here about a girl.
Which one? We got tons.
Miss Fabulosa, if you please.
Fabby? She seems to be popular. She's on a lunch break right now, so if you want to talk to her, she's in the back.
Talk is all I'm looking for tonight.
That's all you're gonna get.
That's good.
Why'd you go country all of a sudden?
I don't know. I was trying to do the voice.
You were like
I couldn't
halfway
stop.
Through, you turned country.
I can't keep a consistent
Do you want to
voice.
do another?
No,
with
it was
just,
perfect.
It's never gonna. Jake will never.
I will never
No.
be able to do that.
just do it with the country accent.
Well, no, I'm gonna change to Boston then halfway through.
That's fine.
You can't keep her.
I can't do one accent.
I want to do the scene again
Okay,
just for
okay.
fun. All right. And go. How you doing there, sweetheart?
What you looking for, detective?
I'm here about a girl.
Which one? We got tons.
Miss Fabulosa, if you please.
She seems to be a popular one. She's available. I'll let Fabby know you're around.
What did I say the first time?
We'll just go with the first one.
Yeah.
I forget. Okay, and then
You get re-improv.
we can then go to
Alright.
Fabulosa on her break. So you're,
Oh yeah, I'm on my lunch break.
yeah.
All right. I need to like get an idea of how the scene's gonna play out. So I come
Yeah.
in. I'm like, hey, you Fabulosa.
No, you would. I feel like you'd be more professional. You'd
Oh,
be like,
just
be
like,
just the girl I'm looking for.
Miss Fabulosa, just the girl I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And then you're like
Miss
suspicious.
Fabulosa.
And then you're like suspicious about him. You're like, why is there a detective here?
I pull my purse closer.
I'm like, what do you want, detective?
I'm here.
Detective?
I'm here about a client of yours, Mr. Damascus Steele. He was murdered this morning.
I wouldn't call him a client.
You know.
Oh yeah.
I would be like, very.
Damascus?
Damascus? Did something happen?
I'm
Did
afraid.
something happen,
yeah.
detective?
Yeah.
He
Okay.
was my best
Okay.
customer.
Okay. Yeah. Walk
Yeah.
in and
Alright.
then.
Okay,
Okay.
and go.
Miss Fabulosa, just the woman I'm looking for.
And why's that?
I totally forgot how we blocked the scene out.
So you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
you're gonna ask me.
What can I do
immediately-
for you,
You're
detective?
gonna be like, Damascus.
Yeah.
Just straight up asking, what I know about Damascus. You'd be like, where's
We already recorded the part where we like went over it, but Jake was also talking, so like
No, it's fine. Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
You said that you wanted to look for
Like,
Damascus.
yes.
this is just say like Damascus Steel. You know him?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I have a I'm just
N-
doing a
let-
case
let him
about
t-
Damascus.
yeah,
Steel,
no.
something like that.
Okay.
All right.
You
I'm,
can start.
I'm,
okay.
I'm redoing it from the top
Okay.
because I need to like get in the headspace. All right. Miss Fabulosa, just the woman I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm. And why's that?
Well, I'm here about a client of yours, Damascus Steele.
Damascus? I wouldn't call him a client, but something happened to him?
Well, I'm afraid so, ma'am. He was murdered this morning.
Murdered?
Yeah.
My Damascus was murdered?
I'm a-
What? Why? Why was he murdered? Who could have done this? I'm just playing. He is more of a client, though.
No.
Nothing's conclusive yet. That's why I'm here. I need to see if you know anything about who could have done him in.
I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm sorry, mister. But I did know him. You can ask me any other question about him.
How long was Damascus Steele seeing you?
Oh, a long time. I couldn't tell you when we started. However long he's been famous, I guess.
I don't have a follow-up line for that.
Mhm.
I need to think.
You're
You're
fine. You're like,
The problem.
Dialogue tree generating.
See, this is why I'm a better writer than I am an improv guy.
Yeah, because you can revise your writings.
what the heck?
Improv's a little less revision.
When I'm on the spot, I can't think of good dialogue. I
Yeah.
need like a minute to think through.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That's why we
That's why
have
we can
time.
cut
we
around
can
the
cut around it.
edges.
That's perfectly fine.
So, what was it that you just said?
That I've known him for.
I've known him for a long
time.
As long as he's been famous.
Should follow up question and be like, were you too close?
Yeah.
Yes.
How
Okay.
yeah, were you too close? And then you're
Well,
like,
you knew him for
and-
a long time.
no.
You two were close, huh?
and then you're like, I can't reveal any
It's like a
anything about my
therapist.
clients, you know.
I should-
And then you're like, and then Scrub
Then-
Daddy comes
then-
up.
Then I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I think this is a special case. I mean, a man's dead here.
And then right when that
Yeah.
happens,
What are you trying to do to my
He's like-
brunch?
I'll,
He's like,
I'll just switch up. all of a
Excuse
sudden.
me, Fabulosa. Is there a problem here?
excuse me.
Okay, you ready? And
All
3,
right.
2, 1.
Hang on. As long as he's been famous, huh? That's pretty long. You two must have been pretty close.
Yeah, if close is what you want to call it. Yeah. Sorry, I think we should just keep it close is what you want to call it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what she was saying. Yeah, if close is what you want to call it.
What was I gonna say
And
from
then-
there? It's like,
And then that's when Scrub Daddy comes in.
well,
You,
no,
you're
I need
this
to
is-
inquire
you
about.
should say this is serious. Because I didn't really answer with seriousness, and then you say
This
is
is
serious.
serious.
A
Tell-
man's dead here, and then he hears you say
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
What the heck? Why does this keep turning off?
It's over. The end times.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, give me a sec.
And now.
All right.
Okay, you can practice
Okay.
around while I'm waiting for
Listen,
this.
Miss Fabulosa, we've got a serious situation here. A man's dead. I need you to start giving me more answers than just.
Hey! This guy bothering you? Just like in place of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey!
Hey!
I don't want the cops to be talking to my broads like that.
Hey! No cops allowed to talk to my broads for more than 5 minutes, alright?
Okay.
Did you pay the fine? The
Okay.
cop fine?
3, 2, 1, go.
Hang on.
A man's dead here.
Trying to remember. Miss Fabulosa. I totally forgot what I said.
A man's
it was,
dead here.
It was. I need you to appreciate the seriousness of this. A man's dead
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need you to start giving me more than these little half answers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
something like that.
Okay.
Good.
Miss Fabulosa, I need you to appreciate what's going on here. I mean, this is serious. A man's dead. I need you to start giving me more than these little half answers.
Okay.
And then
Are you gonna go?
Scrub Daddy comes
That's
in.
Scrub Daddy.
Oh, he's Scrub
This-
Daddy?
He's Scrub
Yeah.
Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Excuse.
Scrub Daddy.
Okay, here. So then stand right there and be
All right.
Scrub
You
Daddy.
like gotta walk in front of me, like put your arm in front and be like, hey.
All right. So I come in from the background. Excuse me, sir. Is there a problem here? That was a shitty voice for Scrub Daddy.
Yeah.
He needs to be more
Hello.
intimidating.
Is there a problem here, officer?
I'm trying to go for like smooth pimp. Like,
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
me, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Is there a
Hey, how you doing there, buddy? You got.
yeah.
You got a problem here, pal?
I gotta love that.
That's like country Jordan Peterson.
yeah. Okay, are you ready?
I need to.
Masculinity.
I need to get the voice. Like smooth pimp energy.
Just like,
Excuse me, sir. Is there a problem here?
yeah, that's pretty
That's-
Got a
good.
little
Yeah.
southern twang
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's like
Okay.
a little something.
3, 2, 1.
Excuse me, Inspector. Is there a problem here? All right. Lay off, Scrub Daddy. I'm just asking a few questions. Questions are for customers. Now you either pay up or get the hell out of my club.
Yeah, what he said.
They're like, yeah, you're gonna kick out an officer or something like that.
Yeah, I'm just. It's an investigation.
This is an active investigation.
All right. Did you just threaten an officer of the law? I do whatever I want in my place. I pay your sorry. I pay my taxes. I pay your salary. This place brings in as much business as this place brings up in as twice as much business.
Is any other place in this
Twice as much business
City.
as what's the name of the club over
As
the fridge?
the
Fridge top.
the top of the fridge.
Yeah.
the top of the fridge is what
Okay.
it's called.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm trying to like remember
Yeah.
my lines. It was. Did you just threaten an officer of the law? I do whatever I want in my place. I pay my taxes. You're under my
Jurisdiction here. You're on my property.
yeah. This is my property.
This-
You're under my jurisdiction here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And then we bring on double the revenue
Yeah.
after that.
I instantly forgot everything.
It's
I
okay.
wanted
It's
to say.
okay. Just whatever you can muster.
I need to sit down a minute and like think.
Whatever you can muster.
No.
Oh,
More
mustard.
you.
I
like
liked what I was
I
doing.
pay your tax. I pay my taxes. I pay your
I pay your
I pay
salary.
my taxes.
I
I
pay
pay
my-
your salary.
yeah, I
You're
pay-
under my jurisdiction here. This place brings in twice as much revenue
As
as
the-
Fridge Top.
as the
Yeah.
top of the fridge. I think top,
top of the fridge.
Yeah,
As top of the fridge.
has a nicer ring to it.
Now get out or pay.
Now either pay up or fuck off.
Yeah,
Okay.
perfect. Okay, so
Fuck
you,
off is just such a random.
yeah,
just
no, it's
fuck
fine.
off.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this before
Okay.
anyone forgets.
So,
So, I pay your salary.
I do whatever I want in my place. I pay my taxes. I pay your salary. This place brings in twice.
This place,
The accent changed.
it's fine. Or no, it's a. I think
It
it's
went
the
from
same.
like sort of like southern to like New York.
Okay.
We're doing
I
like
was
a,
going
it's like
for-
a mixture there.
I was going for like sort of a Woody Harrelson
Yeah.
type thing.
So just, I mean, I don't know. We have an hour left, so we gotta.
Oh, we
speed
have an
through
hour
this.
left?
Yeah.
We're fucking fine, dude. We got this.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I pay your taxes. I pay my taxes.
did you just threaten an officer of the law? I do whatever the hell I want in my place. You're under my jurisdiction here. What do you think you're doing anyways? This place brings in twice as much revenue as Fridge Top. This place
The
pays
top
your
of the
salary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
okay,
Just go
yeah.
something along those lines. And go.
I need to write it down.
Okay.
No, that's good. I like that little compilation of going back and forth though.
I mean, I recorded all of it,
Yeah,
so.
you record. If anything,
If
I didn't
anything.
do it in the voice though.
No, you did at some points.
yeah, you did.
Okay.
Just when you're practicing lines now, just do it in the voice. So
Yeah.
that we can use it just in case, you know?
Good thing no one's watching this. They will be fucking slapping themselves in the face. Just say the line!
It's okay.
But
That's part of
how
making
many
a movie.
actors that are famous actively are just highly induced with medication, and then the director has to just be like,
I
"You
mean,
were
that's
so good in the audition."
that's true. I mean, I'm not on cocaine right now. I'm
Yeah.
not giving the best performance.
You're not yelling at the co-stars in the middle of the thing, being like, "I'm doing my job." I feel like that.
No, you can't.
See, this is why everyone
No,
in
you can't
Hollywood
be
does
fucked
drugs.
up on a stream. No, I feel like that's the biggest lie ever. Jake always says this. No, you can't be messed up.
Yeah, I
on
mean,
a-
you will be sued.
Hang on, I
If they
need to.
find out.
Hang
You
on,
will
I
be
need to
fined.
enhance
Yeah,
my
but-
acting performance.
Yeah.
like
Woo! There we go.
If you want to pay the money, then
Like-
sure.
so many like famous people actively are like, "Oh, I'm sober now," but when I was on this show or when I was
No,
in
I'm
this
sure.
movie, I was so fucked up
Okay, well,
every day.
let's get this going. And then the next scene will be. We don't need a monologue in between these scenes because it kind of just happens right away.
Yeah.
And then we'll have you sitting like on the ground, like.
All right. Did you just threaten an investigator? Just practicing the line.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I pay your tax. I pay my tax dollars. I pay your salary.
I pay your salary.
I pay my tax dollars. I pay your salary.
I pay my tax dollars. I
I'm
pay your salary.
hungry.
Yeah, me too. But we gotta finish this first. That's why we gotta go fast. Fast.
Here, I could record like random lines.
You should record lines for like people in the club,
Yeah.
so
Okay,
that
yeah.
as
It's just put in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that
okay.
as fucking Rags is walking through,
I'm-
you know, he's walking
You can
through
just keep it
all
running
these
and then this conversation.
all
can
these
be put
groups
in
of
on top
people, all these groups of people that are just like, hey, honey, bring some of that over here.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait, here, let me save this.
Lather me up, girl.
Woo. Yeah. Oh.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
Okay. Yeah. You like that?
Hey, bring some of that over here, sweet thing.
Nice ass!
I need a little cleaning. I'm pretty dirty over here.
How absorbent is that?
Oh, you got lots of holes in you. I like it like that.
Oh, I'm so wet.
A fork said that. A fork was the one who said, I like how many holes you have.
Does anybody want to talk to me?
That's a spork in the corner.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to talk to me? I'm really interesting. Guys, I'm really. Do you like my haircut? It's like rounded and then it's spiky on the top.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Hey, 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 hey,
Hey, sweet
hey,
thing.
hey! Woo, woo, woo! Let's
Whoa,
go, let's
whoa,
go!
yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
in the
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
the DJ tonight, guys.
Yeah! DJ!
I'm DJ Fawcett! I got that drip!
Yo, DJ Fawcett in the house!
DJ Fawcett got that.
Yeah, baby!
DJ Fawcett.
Put some more soap. Lather me up with soap, baby. Come on. You gotta scrub me good. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Scrub me good. Scrub me good. Oh, yeah. I'm nice and clean
Okay,
now.
that'll be $20. So if you don't, give it to me, I'm
Your
gonna
prices
to-
have gone up ever since,
Hey, stop! We're done. The hour's up.
Ketchup Biden has been in office.
Biden? That one's no.
You can come up with a better food pun for Biden.
I just said a random food.
Yeah, they call him Ketchup Joe Biden though.
You could have said cup of Joe.
Oh,
Coffee
Cup of Joe Biden.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, old Folgers over there.
Okay, we ready?
No, I'm still writing.
Okay.
So what I've got for Scrub Daddy so far is, so what if I did? This place brings in more money than the top of the fridge. I pay my taxes. I pay your salary. You're under my jurisdiction here. And I say, either pay up or fuck off.
Yeah,
That's
that's
good, that's
perfect.
perfect.
That's perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Yes, I like it.
Hey,
Yes, keep doing that. Yes. Oh, precisely. Yes, accurate. Yes.
All right.
I'm honed up.
Okay, we ready?
I think I'm ready to do take number 65 of
Okay.
the interrogation argument between Rags and Scrub Daddy.
Okay, stand over there. Or we already got a bunch of reference shots, so we don't really need.
And you can get more. That's why I keep doing different poses.
All right, audio.
Audio roll.
Did you just threaten an investigator? So what if... I messed up the voice. So what if I did? This place brings in more money than the top of the fridge. I pay my taxes. I pay your salary. You're under my jurisdiction here. And I say, either pay up or fuck off.
Perfect.
I think that was a good take.
That was perfect. And then it cuts straight to like a boot,
getting
like
thrown
kicked,
out.
thrown out. You know.
So, do a shot of me, like, getting...
Tumbling.
Yeah.
Tristan, let's have you show up behind me.
Yeah.
I'm standing here. You're like a big fucking thing of soap.
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
And you grab me from behind.
3, 2, 1.
And then reverse shot.
And
I'm
then
getting
go.
thrown out.
Go like this. Here, wait. You in there.
Yeah. and
Throw
then-
him out here.
But you gotta do more of a sideways shot. Go to like
Yeah.
the edge of the
Yeah.
stairs.
No, that's good. Look at it. Make sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think that was good.
Okay. Now we got then he gets kicked out, and then so now you're gonna be sitting down here and just sit on the ground like
Have you
sulking
detected
on
that?
the ground.
And then I'm gonna be. Oh.
And then
I was gonna walk out
yeah,
into the. So you're
Okay.
already sitting on the ground.
you're sitting
So-
on the ground right there.
So I'm just like,
no, just sit down like laying on the wall,
You're like
you know.
already
Yeah.
drinking and stuff, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, and then Fabulosa comes in, and then so let's block out
Hang
the
on.
scene so
Wait,
that
I want to
you
do
know.
a monologue. Like,
Okay.
It wasn't the first time I've been thrown out of that place, but it was definitely the worst. Like,
That was a good one.
I wasn't like going hard on that. It was just sort
No,
of
I
to get
like
the
it.
idea of the line.
Okay, and then let's block out this scene. So what's happening is
So I'm gonna come up to you, and then I'm gonna basically be like, I'm gonna point out that
be like, "Hey, investigator, I have one more thing to."
Investor.
Investor, I have
Okay.
one more story of evidence for you.
Okay, so say like, "Hey, I got one more thing to tell you." And then what does it say? It says say, investigator, I'm not the only girl that Steele has been seeing, and they should really put a railing on the top of the fridge.
Yeah.
It's just too high.
All right. I want to like do the monologue real
Okay.
quick.
Good.
It wasn't the first time I'd been thrown out of the sink, but it was definitely the harshest. I think that bouncer might have ripped one of my seams. So there I was in the alleyway, drinking to numb my pain.
What is
When along,
this?
I think that's like goose poop from the bottom of my shoe. I'll redo the line.
No, it's fine.
I want to redo it though.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
It wasn't the first time that I've been thrown out of the sink, but it was definitely the harshest. I think that bouncer might have ripped one of my seams. So there I was in the alleyway, drinking to numb my pain, when along came Miss Fabulosa.
Oh, hey, investigator.
Fabulosa, what are you doing out here? I thought your break ended 10 minutes ago.
It did, but listen. One more thing that I didn't tell you.
No, say the thing you were gonna say.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
just like too close to get it picked up.
Oh, okay.
So basically,
You need to like whisper it like,
Yeah.
so I'm not the only girl that he would, that the mask.
The Steele's been
that
seen.
Steele's, I'm not the only girl that Steele's been seeing. You know, he likes all the other girls here too, and every other. I don't know. I got
No, say he's got one back home.
Oh, he's also got one back home. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't know.
He's got a
'Cause
lady
he's got a
back
bread
home.
knife near the oven. Remember?
yeah.
So, I'm not the only girl that Steele's been seeing. You know, he's got a girl back home, and he likes looking at the other sponges too. Anyways, they should really put a railing up at the top of the fridge. It's pretty high. Anyways, I gotta go now.
Good luck on your investigation.
And that's when it struck me. I'd been so busy investigating the bottom of the fridge that I hadn't even considered the top.
That's perfect. That's
That was
perfect. That was perfect.
perfect the way you
That
just
was
said that.
perfect.
I was so focused on the bottom of the fridge that I didn't even worry about the top.
That's so good.
That's perfect.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Awesome.
So, the blocking for the next scene.
Okay, you jump up and go to the top of the fridge, but you're
Rags.
getting a call.
Fucking
Like,
gets up and runs to
Hello,
the.
sir. You can't come in here. I'm sorry. I'm just like feeding into your
Okay.
racist Asian joke.
Rags jumps up and leaves to the top of the fridge and calls Anna Banana to fill her in. Okay. So basically, you're gonna be running it, and then you call Anna Banana.
Yeah. So-
You're gonna tell her about everything that has happened so far. Give a little synopsis, and then Anna goes. It's like, wait, I gotta check through the police database.
So, I'm gonna write this down again so that I don't forget. So what I'm thinking is, like, I called Anna to fill her in on what I got in the investigation so far.
And then, so write down what you're gonna say to her, and then she's gonna be like, wait, another girl? I gotta. She looks through the database. I'm gonna look through the police database real quick. Oh my God! Steele was married to a little bread knife near the oven.
A little bread knife?
Okay, a bread knife near the oven. And then it's like, by the way,
Sweet little bread knife. I'm just a sweet little bread knife. I can only cut butter.
someone that sharp going for a dull knife
Wait, a
like.
bread knife?
Yeah. Someone so sharp going for a serrated
You
knife.
mean a butter knife?
No, bread knife.
A bread knife's sharper.
No, bread knife is serrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's different. It's like,
Yeah, that
and then
sharp,
serrated. Okay. Yeah.
I-
They
Did you
said
say
like.
bread knife or butter knife?
I said
It was bread knife, but I think
Oh.
it should be butter knife now
butter
because
knife?
of that line that you said.
Yeah.
Such a sharp guy going for a dull knife.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Write that
suspicious.
down. Write that down.
Oh,
Write that down, write that down.
Or I'll write it down.
so Tristan, you ask like, oh, how's the investigation going?
How's the investigation going?
I'm like, not terrible. I just got thrown out on my ass from the sink. You're like, ha, wouldn't be the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be the first time you failed to get into that place?
Mm-hmm. And then, like, I was told, Steele got another girl.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was told Steele had another girl at home.
A girl at home? Oh, yeah. Just this little butter knife.
See, a little butter knife.
There's a little butter knife near the oven.
Little butter knife.
That gives sort of the implication that maybe he's a bit of a creep.
Okay, just
Yeah,
a
maybe
butter
definitely.
knife.
I feel like Damascus Steele.
You know, maybe there's like some motive there for like, oh, he's creeping on the butter knives. You know, like,
Yeah. Just a little.
What's a sharp blade like him doing creeping around a little?
The
little-
dull butter knives.
What's
Oh,
a?
but we said bread knife in one of the last scenes,
Oh,
We did.
yeah. Then bread knife.
so it has to be.
But we didn't
bread knife.
reference.
It's fine.
No, we
Just-
didn't reference
yeah,
her.
we
We haven't
said
referenced that
bread
character.
Oh, right. Because you were going to. Yeah, you just. Fabulosa said he has another girl. She didn't confirm who that girl was yet, so now Anna is going to be like, oh, he's married. He was married to a
Yeah.
bread knife. Butter knife. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So,
Bread knife rolls off the tongue better than butter knife.
butter
But-
knife.
But bread knife would
But-
be a sharper knife.
And butter knife works better thematically.
Yes,
Yeah,
Because
okay.
it's like a foil to his character. He's sharp. She's dull.
Yeah.
Okay.
I called up Anna to fill her in on what I dug up so far.
So how's it going with your investigation?
No, we just gotta get like the monologue real quick, and then
Yeah.
the next scene, a little bit.
We're almost there. 40 minutes. I think we can do it.
42 minutes. We just gotta speed run this.
I've been waiting for a long time. Long time. A long time to feel right. Been waiting for.
So I'm like, I've been better. Just got thrown out of the sink. You're like, wouldn't be the first time.
No, you got. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
throw another sink. Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time.
I'm like, I did get one useful piece of information from Scrub Daddy though. What?
No,
not
from
Scrub-
Fabulosa.
From Fabulosa. I did get one useful piece of information though from a girl called Fabulosa. Apparently, Steele has another girl.
Yeah.
Had another girl.
Looks up Damascus Steel girlfriend. Oh yeah, looks like he got married to a butter knife a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
You don't think she has anything to do with it, do you? Yeah, it should be a recent marriage too, so
yeah.
people
Yeah.
are like suspicious of her.
And I'm like, I can't say for sure yet. I did get a tip from, I'm gonna say, an anonymous source that he hung around the top of the fridge.
I mean, a guy that famous, he probably was.
Yeah.
Probably was able to get into that place easier than you.
Okay.
And then I say, well, we'll see about that, and then
And then you get kicked out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but then also we have to go over the whole like the DNA decoding.
Oh
is
yeah, I'll just
7%.
reference it. I'll be like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh, by the way, your DNA sequence or the blood sample's at 50%, so
Yeah.
we'll know soon.
I did get one useful piece of information.
Okay. Let me know when it's time to go.
Jake is working at 5,000%.
Well, yeah, I just when I have a time limit, I'm like, I hyperventilate. I'm like, I gotta get it done. I gotta get it done.
Guys, 4 more days until Invincible Season 2 Part 2 comes out.
Nice.
It's not like I've been
Okay.
waiting since forever.
What's a good pun for like philandering? Like what I'm saying is apparently our buddy Steele was fucking a lot around
Yeah.
the kitchen. I need a good like food pun for that. Like
Grading?
he had his blades on a lot of
His blades touched a lot of.
He sharpened his blade more than one. By
more than one place. He sharpened his blade in more than
he
one
he
place.
shined his blades in more than one place or
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. That
To say
sounds
sharpen
good.
the blade makes more
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
He
He
sharpened-
sharpened his blade in more than one place. Or more than one spot. More than one spot might be better. He sharpened his blade in more than one spot. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
then
so invincible.
then the next one is then after that we'll have him come up and then be like, try to come in and then you'll be like no.
Excuse me, sir. You are not allowed. There is a strict
Dress code. Yeah, and then
Are
like,
you fine, China?
and then go like, come on, sorry about
Everyone
it.
inside is like,
I was like,
I'm fine, China.
"Ooh."
I'm fine, China.
And then I'm just like, excuse me, I'm an investigator. I'm
Like,
here
I'm
about
sorry,
a
you
murder
need to-
of one of your customers.
Oh,
And which customer is that?
I'm sorry,
Damascus Steel.
Oh, Damascus Steel. Yes. Got kicked out the establishment last night, but we won't be seeing much of him again.
but what do you mean by that?
What do you... The investigator's
Yeah.
like, you did it?
I'm gonna say, what do you mean by that?
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go with this
Yeah.
scene.
37 minutes. We're cutting it now.
I
It's
know.
now getting close. Jack, we need your improv skills now.
Okay,
Okay, let's do this.
going. All right, so I'm
And-
on my way to the top of the fridge.
Wait, let me record.
And I'm on the phone with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I called up Anna to fill her in on what I dug up so far.
So how's the investigation going?
Well, I've been better. I just got thrown out of the sink.
Wouldn't be the first time. Sorry.
Go.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I did get one useful piece of information out of it. Apparently, our buddy Steele was sharpening his blade in more than one spot. An anonymous source told me he has another lady.
Another lady.
Think you can check this out for me?
Check it out. I can do more than that. Give me 1 sec. Stay on the phone. Don't get too bored. Here. Yep. Looks like he was married to a butter knife about 2 weeks ago.
A butter knife? What's a sharp guy like Steele doing with a butter knife?
I don't know, but they got a place near the oven. Pretty fancy.
I'd say so. How's that DNA sample coming along?
Oh, I was just gonna tell you. It's about 50% done.
That gives me enough time to follow up at the... That'll give me enough time to follow up at the top of the fridge. I got a few questions I want to ask about Steele.
Well, good luck getting into that place. They've got a tough crowd over there.
Weren't you going to say something like, "Oh, of course, Steele being as famous as he was, of course he hung around there. He'd have an easier time getting in there than you."
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck. Oh, a place like that? Yeah, Damascus Steel would definitely be there. I don't see you getting in though.
Oh, we'll see about that.
We'll see about that.
Okay. Perfect. Next.
So,
Now we're gonna go to the top of the fridge.
I need to think of a monologue to like introduce the top of the fridge. Like it's the highest class place in the kitchen where all the fine china and
Yeah.
like
Okay, so
the
start
top of the-
writing it. We gotta, and then we will. Is there anything we can do while he does that?
No. We can record more voices. I could do more voice. I could be like the clamoring of people in the background of this restaurant.
Okay, do it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yes, yes. Oh, thank you, thank you. Waiter? 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 Excuse me, ma'am.
sorry, but your accent is quite dull.
My accent is probably more refined than you could ever get it. I could also...
You think I don't have a refined
Have
accent?
you even eaten at this establishment before?
Of course, I frequent this establishment every day.
Yes, and I do as well.
Then why haven't I seen you here before?
Probably because you're on the other side of the room most of the time. I'm constantly
Pardon
looking
me.
at the backside of your ugly head.
Good thing you're looking at the front side. 'Cause
Excuse me. Are
Yes,
you
sir.
using the bathroom?
I don't use the bathroom. I just go in my lady's cup.
I won't judge. But you're blocking the bathroom. Can we? Will you block? I'm gonna shoot myself. I'll shoot myself.
What do we have to even dispel?
I don't know.
What kind of waste do we make? We're utensils.
I don't understand this much. I just woke up the second I was imagined. Wait a minute. I know I was imagined.
What a fine establishment.
What a fine establishment!
What a fine establishment.
Just different voice me.
What a fine establishment!
What
Mummy,
a fine
Mummy, I wanted
establishment.
oysters! Oysters, Mummy!
Calm down, honey. Calm down, sweetheart. Calm down.
I don't like this voice.
Calm down, honey.
Calm down, honey. It's okay.
I want the oysters on the top and the
I'm
little
gonna go whatever.
calamari on the side. Oh, can I get
Calamari.
some of that
I
little...
don't want them. Okay, that will be $29,000.
My mama got that. She made a gold.
My mom is made of gold. My mom made of gold. Yeah, when my mom made a porcelain. My mom made a
gold
porcelain.
and porcelain.
My mom was a fork, and my daddy was a spoon, and that's how he had me.
This fork?
Anyway, server, stop telling me about your history and just fetch me my meal. Okay, I'll fetch you your meal. What was it again?
Scallops on rice.
You have it in your hand.
Okay, we ready to go?
Let's go.
Okay, and three.
let me do one take,
Yeah.
just to like figure it out,
Okay.
and then we'll go for real.
The top of the fridge was the highest class spot in the kitchen. the regular haunt of all the fine china and specialty dishware. A guy like Damascus Steel would fit right in. A worn-out old rag like me? Well, let's just say I was cockier on the phone with Anna than I was at the front of that line.
Okay, and you ready?
Yep.
Wait. Do the monologue.
The sound of the fan was like,
Okay.
Hang on. The top of the fridge was the highest class spot in the kitchen. The regular haunt of the fine china and specialty dishware. A guy like Damascus Steel would fit right in. A worn-out old dish rag like me? Let's just say I was cockier on the phone with Anna than I was at the front of that line.
Perfect.
all right.
And then I'm gonna be the British dude
Okay.
in
Yep.
front of the.
So I walk up. I'm like, "Evening, sir."
I'm here to ask a few questions.
3, 2, 1, go.
Evening, sir.
Evening.
I'm here to ask a few questions.
And what do they pertain to?
A client of yours, Damascus... Customer of yours, Damascus Steel.
And what about this Damascus?
Well, sir, he was murdered this morning. I assume you know?
No, I do not. But may I ask, are you trying to enter the establishment?
If that's possible.
Well, is that what you're going to be wearing?
It's what I always been wearing.
Well, it's not up to code. We have a strict dress code, as you can see, right here.
Well, I can see that, but I assumed that you'd maybe make an exception for me. I am an inspector, after all.
No, you must dress better. As an investigator, you should understand. That'll be all.
Could you give me any information about how often Steele came here? If he maybe had any enemies?
Fine. Damascus Steel is no longer welcome to this premises. As of last night, he tried to get blackout drunk, as usual, and start talking and flirting with all of our staff members and other customers. So yes, we know about this Damascus Steel.
How would a knife get blackout drunk? Look,
He drank too damn much.
I don't know.
Like-
It's fine.
Here.
like.
Damascus Steel.
Let's say he like overindulged in the finest cleaner or something. Like
Okay.
he drained our Windex dry or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or dish soap.
Damascus Steel? Yes. I know that name. I hate that man. Damascus Steel? Oh. He drank all of our Windex cleaner last night and decided to talk smack on us.
Talk smack.
What did you say the first time? That was good.
I think we recorded.
Be like
Yeah, we did.
Okay, be more vague about it. Just be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I am unaware of his whereabouts after 12 last night when I spotted him leaving the premises
we had to kick him out.
abruptly.
I know nothing of Damascus Steel's whereabouts aside from I saw him last night for maybe 2 moments after he was kicked out.
Well, I feel like the first one was the best.
Yeah.
And we recorded all of
well-
them.
I could do it one more time for you. I'm doing really good on this British man voice. I'm
Yeah.
trying real hard.
Yeah.
Okay, go. Just be like he got kicked out.
Damascus Steel, who you are referring to, was kicked out around 12 a.m. last night. I saw him leave.
Let's say that he was like
He's no-
behaving erratically.
Yeah, just say
So-
he's no longer allowed at this establishment.
Yes.
That, what you said that first time, that was
Yeah.
perfect.
That's okay.
Like keep it vague. Make sure that you're giving as little information
Yeah,
to the
yeah, yeah.
inspector as possible.
I know Damascus Steel, and if anybody knows him, he is a.
Just say
I did it first. I write the people
Just say-
part.
Damascus Steel is a fucking dick shit.
Damascus Steel is no longer
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
allowed at this.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Damascus Steel is no longer welcome at this establishment.
Well, it would be kind of hard to welcome him on the count of the fact that he's dead.
I was unaware of this. But I still will not help you with your investigation because you are dressed like shit.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
You did not try.
Okay.
We're keeping that.
That's good. That's good. That works. Okay. And then
So-
now you have to sulk.
So I'm sitting on the edge of the fridge.
Wait,
Do you want a
sulking.
monologue after
Raise
that?
this, so I think you
Oh, yeah.
can dangle. Yeah.
Do you want a monologue after that?
He's monologuing while he's sitting.
So, my monologue is just like, so there I was, sitting, mulling it over in my mind, and the trail had gone cold.
Okay. You ready?
All right.
And that's when you see
Drink and like smoke.
And just like that, the trail had gone cold. I
Perfect.
forgot what the rest of it was going to say. Just like that, the trail had gone cold. All of this seems to be adding up to nothing.
Yeah.
Damascus Steel was dead, and I wasn't any damn closer to figuring out why.
There.
There.
Perfect.
Okay.
And just like that, the trail had gone cold. Damascus Steel was dead, and I was no closer to figuring out why.
That's perfect.
Wasn't any damn closer to figuring out why. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, that was good.
That was good,
I
too.
like that.
I need that intensity of the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. Okay. Go.
Just like that, the trail had gone cold.
Damascus Steel was dead.
It didn't seem like this was adding up to anything. Damascus Steel was dead, and I wasn't any damn closer to figuring out why.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
And just like that, the trail had gone cold.
Damascus Steel was dead.
It didn't seem like this was adding up to anything. Damascus Steel was dead, and I wasn't any closer to...
Any damn close.
Just go
Damascus Steel was dead, and I wasn't any damn closer to figuring out why. And that's when I got the call.
Ring, 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 ring. Hello.
Okay. Do you want to go up on the phone? We're still recording.
Okay, yeah.
And say the DNA is fully analyzed. You're gonna want to come see this.
Yeah.
You're all right. So just be like,
I'm just gonna say that.
just
Yeah.
be like, Shammy. The DNA is analyzed.
Yeah.
Use the first name of the character to like
Shammy.
really
Yeah,
catch
yeah.
his attention.
Yeah. Okay. You getting a phone call?
All right.
Get
Ring,
your-
ring, ring.
Anna, what do you got for me?
Shammy, you gonna come? Oh fuck, you're gonna come?
Well, if you say so.
Shammy, you're gonna come?
Okay. Let's go.
Okay. Shammy,
Yeah.
the DNA sample is done. You're gonna want to come see this. Go, go, go! Run, 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 run!
Or wait. Also, you need the back shot of you, and then
We need a
you
back
looking
shot.
down because the big figure's gonna
Yeah.
walk by, and you're like,
Opens
what?
the fridge. Closes. Grabs something from the fridge. Closes the fridge.
Oh wait, I need
Yeah.
to see that before I get the call.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's fine. We can do it out of order.
So, yeah. So just get another shot of me
yeah.
sitting out over the edge, looking despondent.
And then I am just an orb. Imagine me as an orb. And you see me open the fridge. And reach inside. Close it.
And that's when it struck me. I never thought how people figured into this.
Perfect.
And that's when I got the call.
Yeah. Perfect. We can cut that up, make
Yeah.
sure it works. Okay.
I think we're actually going to get this. We have 20 minutes left.
Yeah,
All we have
we're
to
gonna
do
get
is-
this perfect. We just need to do the last scene, basically, where you
So-
come in.
gets a call from Anna. The DNA is fully analyzed.
And then I just dropped this on the desk or something.
Anna's like, I analyzed the blood. The only other place we found this is back at the cutting board at your office.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's do that after you come in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's like, the only other place we got this is right back here at your
You
office.
should walk in, and then I say you should take a seat for this.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you ready? And 3, 2, 1, go.
I came as fast as I could. What's the scoop, Anna?
You're gonna want to sit for this. Here. That's the evidence from today's crime scene, and that's the evidence from the cutting board. Remember the cutting board incident? It's the same blood.
Well,
Look at it.
what does this mean?
It's human blood.
Then you start hyperventilating. This is when you do the flashbacks, you know? And you're like hyperventilating. You start drinking.
Drinking.
And you're like, what's wrong?
What's wrong? What's wrong? You know, you should really stop drinking. Hey! Talk to me, Shammy, please. Shammy! You okay? Jesus.
And then
the last line is
Jeremy drinks, hyperventilates, flashes back to the events of the previous night.
yeah, and then you go like, Anna, we've been looking at this whole case wrong.
And then we pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll be the reference.
And I'm just like,
Cheese and rice, Anna. We've been looking at this thing all wrong.
Perfect.
I want to get another take of that.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
I'm gonna make this like sit up. So it
All
looks
right.
like
No,
So,
Jack will
I'm
do it
just
'cause
like-
it's the same voice.
true.
Cheese and rice, Anna. We've been looking at this thing all wrong.
Okay. And then you're the detective. You come in.
Hey, you fellas see this? We got a rag here. Looks like some blood spots on there.
Kind of want it to be like a Tom and Jerry, where you don't actually see the face of the detective. You just see
Yeah.
him open it.
So I'll leave it there.
Yeah.
It's on the cutting board. I walk into frame. Like, let's be talking about something else, like pertaining to the case.
Hey, yeah, it looks like he stabbed her and then, I don't know what the fuck else.
Well,
He
if the-
stabbed her and put the knife somewhere and it broke. Shit.
I think he was trying to put it on the top of the fridge.
Yeah, I think he was trying to put it on the top of the fridge. Of course he was.
Hey, take a look at this. Looks like a rag, maybe some blood spots on there.
Oh, where'd you find that?
Over on the cutting board. How'd you fellas miss this?
Honestly, I don't know. Randy, how'd you miss this?
I don't know, it's just the rag.
Oh, you're closer to me than I thought. Sorry, I yelled.
It needs to be more dramatic.
What's up? Do it, clap.
Do it, clap. Wait.
Do it, clap. It clap.
Wait, the it clap.
Okay. Are we ready?
Okay.
You want to do it one more time?
Thank you, Wizard Boy.
I need to get a better handle on like how the scene actually plays out. Like,
Well, we have 17 minutes. So you
Yeah,
better
so
figure
we're
it
fine.
Out.
Well, no, that's fine.
I'm kidding.
For the
we
last
have
shot.
enough time for like 6 more takes.
Yeah.
So
Do you
the
wipe or let it
detective
crust?
walks into the
Both.
shot. He's talking to someone about the case. They're like, yeah, we found the knife in the trash can, but it looks like it was. But based on the blood under the fridge, it looks like it was dropped from the top of there first. Looks like he hit it on the top of the fridge, it broke, and he threw it in the trash.
Yeah.
And then
Do you want to say that? Or do you want someone else? Like, we can all piece that together.
yeah, everyone
it's gonna
else
be
is
in the
talking about
background.
it. I walk into the back
Yeah.
of the shot.
Okay.
And then
Jake
I
and I
see
can talk about
I
it.
see the rag. I'm
Right.
like, hey, it looks like this was the rag he used to clean up the blood.
How'd you guys
Okay,
miss
yeah,
it?
let's do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Hey, it looks like he tried to stash the knife on the top of the fridge and then it fell down.
What? And then he put it in the trash can later?
Yeah, it shattered. It's that Damascus stuff. It shatters.
Hey, you fellas, take a look at
What?
this. Looks like
What's that?
a dish rag. Maybe what he
Yeah.
used to clean the blood under the fridge up with.
What makes you
Oh
say
my
that?
God! How did I
Look at the
miss that?
spots on there.
Oh, yep, that's blood. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Wow, I don't know
Wow.
how I missed that.
No,
That's
I
kind of
really.
crazy.
Wow, we're really bad investigators.
Yeah, I thought we got all the evidence.
You
It
talk
was 2
about
days ago.
detective work. More like detectives need to work more.
Need to do more work.
Well,
More like detective work.
well, I say with all this, we can put this fucker away for a long time.
Damn right.
No, he murder suicided. Yeah, he's over. He's
Hey,
he's upstairs.
Hey, Charlie, get me an evidence bag for this thing.
Sounds good.
Yeah, boss, no problem.
You know what would be crazy if all these utensils were sent to you?
What was it you were saying earlier that like, oh, it looks like stuff was moved around? Maybe he
Oh, I
tried
said-
to.
Yeah.
I said like, how did nobody see this earlier?
Yeah.
And then, okay, so then I could just be like,
I don't think that rag was always there. It's
Yeah,
been moving around.
Yeah, that rag was never there. Someone must have moved it or something.
Or it moved by itself. It got legs or something.
Beep, 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 beep.
well, now I feel like
I think that's
I
everything.
feel like really
Yeah.
good about that.
I think we got this.
We got this in the bag.
recorded audio for a movie. Yeah, it's a Slompy.
Slompy
huddle.
movie.
I was trying to fly away with everybody.
Slompy movie.
All right.
Sloppy.
Do you wipe or let it crust?
I do both.
Do you wanna?
Okay, well we have 14 minutes left. Holy shit. We
did it.
finished this with time to spare.
Yes, we did a movie in 3 hours. We made a whole movie in 3 hours,
We
guys.
we
Here, pause it.
collaborated, wrote, and
Here, wait, can I see
I'm
this?
trying.
All right, so I think, over the course of the next week, we do the audio editing. How long do you think it will take to get the audio done?
I mean, this just right here. I have it.
Yeah, I mean, get it edited into the final form.
Here, can I sit down? I don't know. I'm just saving it into this right now. I can try to do it
Okay.
tomorrow. It probably shouldn't take that long because I'm just gonna
Yeah,
cut out things, and it's an hour and 9 minutes long. So
And once we cut it down from
It'll
all
probably
the
be like
takes
30
we got,
minutes.
yeah, it'll be 30, 40 minutes. Hopefully.
I think it's gonna be like 20, 30 minutes.
Oh, God. It's supposed to be a full-length film.
it's fine.
If it's animated, I think they'll give us you animate it in a week. I
That's
think
even better.
That's pretty cool.
Plus, it's
that's
just a
lot to
showcase, too.
animate. So
I still want to try to abide by the rules of the competition where it has to be a feature film which is 40 minutes or longer.
Yeah. Well, we can see. We can try to stretch it to 40 minutes.
Plus there's going to be,
Credits.
silent edits and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where where Rags is walking through the club to get to the back and meet up with
Yeah, there'll be different things
Fabulosa.
that add on, But yeah, okay, it is exported. I just gotta remember to do that tomorrow so that I can send it to you tomorrow.
Okay.
So
Just send me all the best takes, and from there I will edit in sound effects and music.
yeah,
and
I'm just
stuff.
gonna cut
Yeah.
it down to just the best takes,
Yeah.
all in order. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
okay.
And then just
And-
cut out all the bad shit.
From there I will make sort of an animatic
Yeah.
of it.
That's perfect. Sounds good. Well, thanks you guys for coming. If you did, this is more just to film it and document it. But we will see you guys on Thursday.
Oh, are you ending it?
Or are we ending it? I don't know. What are we doing?
We can hang out for a while and just like talk
Okay.
to the stream. I think we can, take a victory lap here.
True.
Let's go. Let's take a victory lap.
Yeah.
Jake.
Victory! And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory, yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Slumpy!
We made a movie. I don't know why. I guess we didn't really need
We
the
made
wake
audio for a movie.
Yeah.
I still
we
have a week's worth of animation to do for
Yeah, we
this.
probably didn't
True.
need to plug in the
And audio editing.
We probably didn't need this after all. Oh well.
Well, we brought that to like do character designs, but I already made the character
Yeah,
designs.
exactly. So.
Where's that sheet?
Right here.
That. Okay, yeah. These. I did realize I didn't show off the character designs at the start. Here, switch to this camera. So
Or here, go to that one.
okay. So the character designs I've got here. This is like
The knife.
Very
this is
lightly
Damascus
drawn.
steel.
Okay.
This is fucking.
He's like.
This is pointing at the wrong
Obama.
side. That's Detective Rags and the Commissioner Owen Mitt, which is an oven mitt.
It's me, Commissioner Owen Mitt.
So
Owen Mitt.
those
And
are
Owen
like
Mitt.
those are the
Owen
first
Mitt.
characters that you're introduced to in the story.
That's perfect.
Do you wipe or
Yeah.
do you let it crust? We
Okay.
finished a whole movie. It's
Well,
no
that was
bust.
3 hours. I'm really hungry and
Yeah, I'm really hungry.
kind of tired.
and
I am not
tired,
hungry because I ate before stream.
I didn't.
But you must be kind of tired.
I am.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I feel more creative now.
Yeah. Why don't you make a whole movie then?
I might write a whole movie right now in 17
Do it.
minutes.
You won't. Okay, I'm kind of
12
down to just end the stream here.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, to those of you that are still watching, thank you. We didn't really get that many people in here this time,
Yeah.
but
The Oscars was going
Yeah.
on, so makes
The
sense.
Oscars is being watched and or people are dying in Rafa. Hopefully that is not happening.
Both is probably happening.
But both is probably happening.
But we will see you guys on
Support
Thursday.
Palestine.
Damn right. And we'll see you guys on Thursday.
Bye, Slompy.
Bye.
Hopefully we'll have like a little bit of a schematic at least by Thursday, maybe.
yeah, probably.
Sounds good. Bye, Slompy.